Alright, so Shnerdcast, episode 42. And guess who we have here? We got the fucking ponytail man himself.
Wait, what? It's War!
I totally forgot.
Well, yeah, why were you think? Like I said, it's like me sitting here in this little chair. It's like I'm your guys' illegitimate son.
I know, right?
With the ponytail, like, he's like, I don't know which one of you is the husband and which is the father or the mother.
I got the long hair, so
but the ponytail is kind of not doing it for me right now. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, that's pretty bad because we could both be the fathers, Josh. So
yeah.
Oh, we gonna go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They splice.
That would be the real test.
That would be good. I like that one. So yeah, we got Dan here. We got Dan here back. Fucking so nice. I think the last time we had you was like episode 4 or 5.
I don't remember it. I
A
was
long time ago,
we all
yeah.
were too. And we only had my phone just to record, and that's all we had.
Yep.
Record. So we got all this
New technology.
I know, right? I got a bunch of microphones.
3 microphones, 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras if we're gonna bust out the other one.
I
getting
know,
my
right?
best angle.
Yeah, your best friend from the back.
Right, yeah. But what you been up to, man? I know we always talk about you every now and then on the podcast, but
Fuck, man.
We have to censor all that stuff.
just kidding, man.
Work. Playing with myself.
That's the best stuff.
What games you been playing? Like, what you been?
Lately, Smite.
Yeah, I see you on my Xbox.
Oh, really? You can see me?
Yeah, I be watching you all the time. I'm like, what is this? What
Yeah,
is
if
this?
you're on PC, then yeah.
Yeah.
If you're playing it on PC, yeah, you would be able to pop up on an Xbox cross-platform.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're social, at least.
Oh, I know.
all I see-
Yeah,
all I
they
know-
are cross-platform because I can play on my Switch with people on PC.
The only reason I know is because I'm like, you could write like a little description, and he's the only one that says Kobe.
Oh yeah,
That's hella long.
I've had that forever.
Yeah, R.I.P. buddy.
Yeah.
Which is, you said tomorrow is Kobe, or Monday is Kobe
Monday.
Day, 8/24.
Is it?
Yeah, both his
Black
numbers.
Mama Day?
Yeah.
His numbers were 8 and 24.
That makes sense.
Damn. Kobe, man. All those stories, all those great wisdom just
That's like
faded away.
Did you hear Dave Chappelle's story about that? I'm probably gonna butcher this, but he told a story when he got that award thing, or not the award thing, when he did like his camp thing or his last show thing or whatever.
Mark Twain Award or whatever.
I don't know if it was during
yeah.
that one. It was Kobe. I don't think Kobe was passed away yet. By
No,
that
no,
point.
no.
So I think it was after.
Yeah.
But did you know that the numbers that he died on, like with his 8 and 24, his numbers, and then plus the day he died was like Dave Chappelle's birthday, like down to the number, and it like freaked Dave Chappelle out. He told some story about it. You got to watch it. It's
He's like,
very,
"Nigga, that could've
it's
been
very
me."
fucking great. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
He's been
definitely
doing
spiritual.
stand-up shows a lot.
Yeah, he's been doing the camp stuff where they do all like the COVID tests every day with Donnell Rawlings and all those guys. Hella
He's
cool.
still the best, man. He's so fucking funny.
Oh, dude.
The goat.
Dave Chappelle,
The goat,
dude,
bro.
yeah.
We were just
Nobody
making fun
comes
of doing
close.
it the other day with
Yeah,
a
I know.
purple drink, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta get you some purple
Dude,
drink.
did you guys see that black white supremacist, like the real life Clayton Bigsby or whatever?
No, what the
Dude, it's this
hell?
black dude who's like fucking standing out like with the Civil War monuments. He's got like a Confederate flag and shit. He's like, he's like the real life Clayton Bigsby. He's like,
blind?
I don't see no problem with these statues.
Oh,
they ain't hurt nobody.
God.
They ain't even racist.
Can't even
That's
see him.
hilarious, dude.
Like if they take these monuments down, I don't even know how I'll be alive after that. It's so fucking funny. And like I guess he was adopted by like white parents and shit,
Oh,
and like
God.
a white family.
Oh,
Dude,
So he's
God.
like, and his
How'd they
like,
get away
white
with that?
grandpa,
I know.
Like,
Especially
it's
if they're hella
funny.
racist.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been watching older movies lately, and that's my first thought every movie is I'm like, how was this ever okay? Like, this is brutal.
Because like people get too caught up and like sensitive today.
well, nowadays,
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah.
You can't like have free comedy like that anymore. It's crazy.
No, you can't even
Well-
tell people, I'll hit a kid. You can't, like, it's no joke. It's crazy.
Oh, shit.
Can we
That-
spark that up?
Yeah, yeah.
That show was like
Okay, the
the
letter.
best, man. Still looking back at it, too.
Show?
Like
Oh, Dave Chappelle show?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can
Chappelle
say
Show.
this.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
yeah.
I watched that shit the other day and I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But like, you couldn't do that today.
Oh,
No.
There's no way. He's like, this is the family I was telling you about from work. And they're like going to a restaurant and shit.
Key and Peele got away with it a couple times. Like if you go on YouTube on Comedy Central, they'll drop some M-bombs and.
But did you hear?
Whoa!
Did you hear?
It's because they're black, they can get away with
Well,
it.
that was his
Like,
story. That was Dave Chappelle's stand-up thing that he said was that he was like, it's funny that I can say the N-word and I'm not one, but I can't say the word and he made that point in the stand-up, and it's like, if you think about that,
one of the newer ones, right?
Yeah, you think about that, you're like, that's outrageous if you actually think about it. Because
that's when he went to like the LGBT.
Yeah, because when he was on the Chappelle show, like one of the censors went up to him. One of the censors went up to him and was like, "Oh, you can't say the F word," and they meant fat. And he was like, "It's funny though that you let me say the N word." And she goes, "Well, Dave, you're not gay." And he goes, "I'm also not an N word." And like, and it was kind of like, oh shit. Like if you think about that, you're like,
imagine like after he said that, you're like,
yeah,
please don't fire me.
Yeah,
don't tell my boss. Don't tell my superior.
Yeah, like I didn't think that one through.
That's fucking great.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's the goat.
I wonder if like gay people actually get offended by or anything.
They
like
do.
That.
My uncles are gay and my grandfather's gay. They did not like when straight people would be like, "You fucking fat people." It's hella
like
derogatory.
I mean, like derogatory. If they're saying it intentionally with that meaning, or like, "Oh, that's fucking gay," you know, like. Whatever.
Well, you got to think that's also an old terminology to like in Britain or the UK. Did you know that faggots were like a food for a commercial? Faggots and meatballs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was.
I'm not kidding. You look up the commercial, you'll probably be able to find it on YouTube.
Let's say like smoke a fag, like smoke a cigarette.
True.
But
true,
the statement that I'm saying predates that. It's a UK thing. The faggot and meatballs. It used to be a name of a food. Obviously, that didn't go very well for very long.
Faggots and meatballs.
You guys hear about the AIDS? Like, it was literally. It was literally like in this early 70s, like it's right before AIDS started becoming big.
Yeah.
But the company, their
like
name,
it's a trend. No,
yeah, it literally was
trending.
It was like AIDS, like it was like AIDS or something crazy.
Yeah.
It's like AIDS, it'll help you lose weight. And it's like, yeah, it was just if you look at the commercial up, I remember. My bad.
No, you're good.
I remember Kevin showing me that a long ass time ago.
That's
they
funny.
brought it up on Joe Rogan not too long ago. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that. There was a thing called AIDS around when AIDS came out.
That's horrible, bro.
It was a weight loss supplement. So.
What about Magic Johnson, dude? That's crazy.
No, he has the secret.
alive.
He's still alive, bro. He has the secret ingredient. It's called money.
Child blood.
Yeah, children's blood. Oh man,
fetuses or whatever.
Yeah, dude. He's like, if you just get the pinkies of all newborn babies and drain the blood,
fucking injecting fucking
stem cells. Yeah.
This is a horrible transition, but since we're talking about Magic Johnson, what about the NBA? I just wanted to bring it up since Dan here, and we just watched the Lakers beat the Blazers. Which, by the way, if whoever when you watch this, a few games might have gone by, so. You know what I mean? It might be like Game 5 or Game 6. Yeah. They might have already advanced. So when this comes up,
beat the Blazers.
Yeah, it's 2-1 now. So,
dude, it's great, man. I'm so glad it's back.
Because I was telling Josh about it past couple episodes and stuff, and it's the playoffs now though.
Do you like it better without the fans and shit?
No,
I like it better. I feel like they're playing better basketball.
That's what Joe Rogan said about fighting. He was
teams.
like better fighters. Now that the crowd isn't there, they're like the fighters are fighting more strategically. Excuse me.
I think
makes sense.
I think it goes both ways. I think it works and it doesn't, and it goes. It's like positive and negative because there could be that time where you get punched, or like the same for MMA, you get punched, and then all of a sudden the crowd's like whoa, and then all of a sudden you get that adrenaline rush, you're like, and then I think it's the same for basketball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could do the opposite effect. Like you get punched, and then all of a sudden you're getting punched by the fucking adrenaline guy.
What do you think about like the baseline? How they don't have
that's your phone.
Normally, like they have no room around the baskets and stuff on the sidelines. And
I love that though.
I love
because I feel like they drive more, and they're more.
And they're not afraid to like. It's that I'd like a lot.
I'd like them to put more room between the
camera angles.
Yeah, because if you look at it, they still got some good camera angles. You know what I mean? They're not bad.
Well, of course
they're
gonna have
really good camera angles.
I was gonna say
what they have. Yeah.
The stuff they showed on Instagram of the new things. I was like, dude, this is like kind of better the angle wise. Like,
dude, they get like right on the side.
Well, because
like
there's not people in the fucking way anymore. Yeah,
it's so nice. I love when they go to that camera.
How do you guys feel about the players now with the lack of audience? Because Ben brought up a good point about the audience not only driving the people at home sometimes, like with the adrenaline, but the players. Sometimes when a player hits a 3, it's and that player goes back in and just grinds even harder because of you know how it is.
The fans pumping them up.
Do you guys think that's changed any?
I think it's actually not that bad because they still have their team. They still have this fake crowd noise that gets louder and stuff.
Okay, I like that.
And then they have the virtual audience, so they have like everybody on their webcams on the screen.
I've seen that.
So I think it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, like you
better.
don't. So the one thing in the playoffs is like when you're playing on your home court, you have a big advantage because it's your home crowd and stuff like that. Now there is no difference really.
Yeah, for playoffs, the playing field is literally leveled. Like there's no advantages.
And it's just like I think they just play it like who's the better team is really gonna win.
And there's no travel, so it's like okay, we played 2 games because I don't know if you know Josh, like the way it works is like for a 7-game series it goes 2 games for the higher seed or the better record, and then 2 games for the other people, and then after 4, so once on the 5th game it goes back to home court, and then the 6th game is to other people, and whoever has the best record always has home court in game 7.
Oh, really?
So but there's no home court now, so
okay, I see.
So it's like even if you're up 2-0, you still have no advantage. Like you can't be like, all right, we won both our home games, now we're gonna go there, so it's good to be up 2-0.
I'm gonna let you guys talk. I have to take them out.
I thought it would be kind of awkward without an audience.
So did I, dude. I really did too. And it's funny because the first couple games, I don't know if you remember, but they didn't have like the crowd noises or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear squeak, like, yeah, and they hella fix that fast.
Yeah,
I hate when
they fix that so fast.
I hate when they they mute everything.
Yeah,
dude, I hate that so much because
I love hearing them fucking say that shit. Like,
especially Melo.
Fuck, this is bullshit,
dude. I know because they always take it out from Melo because.
Well, they did it today. They let one slip by with KCP. He was like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah. Because I have a theory that they don't do it live. They have it like 1 or 2 seconds, you know. Yeah, so they could be like, push it.
Somebody drops an N-bomb.
Yeah, dude. I swear the funniest thing I ever heard was it was a while ago too. It was like the Wizards and the Bucks, like 2015. Yeah. But all of a sudden, somebody did like a fucking. They went into the lane, they crossed up, and they did a spin move. And all of a sudden, all you hear is, "That was Travis a motherfucker." It's just hilarious, like little things like that.
It's funny because they get it. Like when it's a crowd's there, you actually hear that more than now. Because they're like, we can't have LeBron saying shit like that with Nike sponsoring them and shit.
Real, dude.
Even though nobody fucking cares, like people would rather hear that.
Dude, it was. I think because around like 2012 and 13, it was. Like Twitter was exposing hella shit that the players were doing and like internet and everything. Cause I remember James Harden and Russell Westbrook and KD back when they were all on OKC. They were all on this fucking cruise ship with hella bitches. I'm pretty sure there were escorts and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I just remember there was this one picture and I could never find it after he went to the Rockets. Right. But there was this one picture where he had his hand on this fucking big ass black lady's butt. He's just like he's looking at the camera and his hands is all up on it. And I can't find it to this day. I don't know. Maybe like they took it off the internet or something.
Well, dude, I mean, what do they think these rich ass NBA players like are doing?
And then another thing with Harden,
I think they're not partying.
I know, right?
There we go.
There's one thing I did want to bring up before all that stuff happened, and I wanted Josh to be here for this conversation because it's hilarious. But I remember last time we kicked it, I went to your house where we watched. I think it was actually one of the last Laker games they played last year, or last season. But you were telling me that you listened to this podcast where some lady was talking about like pegging.
I was actually gonna say that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It was like this lady who was like, "You'd be surprised. Like some of these NBA players bring me," and she's like this not even attractive lady, like not at all.
Talking about Selena Powell.
I don't remember.
She's the one. She's the one that taught. She's the one.
Like this thick ass black chick. Like
yeah, she went. She talked about the one that went on Adam's 22's No Jumper podcast and was like, I blew like 7 NBA players in a row.
I don't know.
No, she was talking about like that? She fucks them in the butt.
Oh no! I've heard that story too. I don't think that's Selena Powell, but I know the story you're talking about.
It was this, I don't remember what. I think it might have been Andrew Schultz's podcast, the comedian. But yeah, it was hilarious. And she was like some players on OKC, and they were like trying to guess if it was like Russell Westbrook or who it was.
At that time,
Russell would no. Yeah, he could have. He could have.
Yeah, I've always thought I had a little suspicion about that fool. You're not that aggressive for no reason. No, I'm just kidding.
Got little man syndrome.
He's just beating it up.
He's like a 6-footer with little man syndrome.
It's like what's that? It's like businessmen who just dominate their fucking. Like all their like competitors and shit,
like masochists.
Yeah, they like to get tied up and shit because they're just always on top of their.
Dude, I seen this one thing where like I don't remember what I was watching. It was on YouTube. But this fucking like person had like a cutout in their floor of like a little circle where they would lower like someone in a cage into the floor, and they're just like tied up in this little ass like human-sized bird cage.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't dunk them in water or some shit.
Oh, dude! And then they'd shut it, like the lid, and it would just look like regular carpet. And then the guy would like sit down and watch TV with them in the hole.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So that's some
and people are into that.
Dude,
Silence of the Lambs shit.
I know, dude. There's this one place. I don't know how long it went. If it is still around.
Can I start that up again?
Yeah, go for it, dude. How long it went, and if it is still around. But it was around a lake, and it was pretty much like a haunted lake, like a haunted house lake.
Yeah.
But so you'd be like camping, and then you sign away this waiver, so they'll really come and kidnap you and tie you up and put you in a bag and like act like they're gonna fucking kill you. And people signed up for that shit, and that went for a while. I remember one of my cousins was like, I think they wanted to do it. I was like, fuck that. You fucking go ahead. I'm not.
I think it would kind of ruin it for me if I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't be tripping.
What if they were like, okay, so in the first 3 days it happens and you're like, fuck, they're not going to do it, and you're there for like 7 days, and on the last day you're packing everything, go, and on the 7th day they snatch you up, but it's not like it's just like this little Japanese girl walks up, like he was joking about.
Comes out of the fucking river.
Yeah, and she just fucking grabs you and throws your ass in a van, and that's it, dude.
You just never come back.
That's the start of your...
Kind of hot.
Dan's back there at the bunny, like, yes. This is the other thing
Japanese girl.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't think they were going to do this week, but this is a back-to-back fortune.
Yeah, dude. I would never do that, though. That was pretty fucking...
I mean,
what's pegging or the haunted your house
They
thing?
say, like, hey, if you die...
Pegging will be alright. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, is the waiver like signing your life away type of waiver?
It was pretty much saying, like...
Probably if you get hurt or anything like that.
Yeah, or, like, you get really injured. Cause
that's kind of weird. Like, hey...
We might knock you out with a taser. Yeah. That's what I think I'm reading into.
We might kill you.
I just remember, like, reading stuff about it.
You're not going to sue after you're dead, right?
Somebody said they got stuffed into, like, a fucking sleeping bag and, like, drug into, like, a van or some weird, crazy shit. I remember. It was like 10 years ago.
What happened to just going in the forest and doing drugs, dude? Like...
Dude, if you want to go there, Dan, what happened to a lot of things that we missed from our generation?
Yeah.
That, like, nowadays, these new kids are like, going into the forest and doing drugs? Why? When I could go into the laundry room and shove a Tide Pod in my ass.
Yeah.
Like,
you guys see that TikTok thing that's, like, hella famous right now?
The what?
Or a TikTok where it's, like, you download this app and it tells you a random location to check out, and they're supposed to be, like, apparently haunted.
I don't. Well, that makes sense.
The thing I hate about TikTok is all that shit's fake.
Yeah, a lot. I can't tell if that's like how scavenger hunts used to be when smartphones first came out. You remember you would go to like...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and you'd go and you'd find like a watch, and then you'd have to hide something new there for the next person to find, and like... I wonder if that's what that sounds like to me. Just a new version of it.
It could be. I don't know.
That's what I would do
wanted
now.
to try this new challenge they're doing, but I was like, nah, that's a waste of beers. You get a ball.
Oh, I seen that. Inside the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I watched it too. You get a ball.
Chuck couldn't catch it.
That was hella funny. You put a beer on top of it and you drop it. You catch the beer and drink it.
Oh, I've seen people do that. Yeah. That'd be easy. You could do it.
What was it called? The beer ball challenge?
Just do it on grass.
Probably. With the games I just want to talk about and bring up real quick. Battletoads. You guys remember that game? Mm-hmm. They just made a new one.
Yeah, I seen it. I almost bought it. And the pre-order for it.
You guys ever heard of Teen Titans Go?
Yeah, of course. The TV show.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah. It's a TV show about Titans. About the Titans. Okay. About the Titans from Justice League.
Yeah.
Like Robin,
Starfire
Cyborg,
and Raven.
Starfire, Raven.
Titanfall.
That was actually my shit, so I kind of...
I love Titan Go, yeah. Like the Titan...
Not Go, but Teen Titans.
Teen Titans, yeah. Teen Titans, I'm sorry, yeah.
But, yeah, the kind of animation, like the kind of looks like for this new Battletoads. And honestly, I was talking bad shit about it last time, and it looked pretty stupid, but I played it. It was for free on Game Pass. And it actually turned out to be a pretty cool game. It's like a cool, like, a couch... Like,
oh, it's already out?
Yeah, it came out
I didn't know it was already out. I thought I looked at it
ago.
for pre-order.
But,
have you seen, like... Is it like a Castle Crashers type of, like...
Kind of.
It's
like
similar.
A Streets of Rage, kind of like this side-scrolling beat-em-up. And,
oh, like the Simpsons game.
Yeah, the old school arcade one.
Yeah.
And, so, I just want to talk about just the art style real quick. Because everything, all the animations, all the characters, everything you see is hand-drawn. Like somebody like hand drew
Wait,
all
in
the
Toads? In the Toads?
Yeah. So,
really?
So,
I got
like
play
Cuphead.
It.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah, I
Cuphead,
do. I remember Cuphead.
I never played it, but it looked good.
That was all hand drawn too. I know that, right? Yeah, I know that.
So
for sure.
all the animations, everything you see is all hand drawn. So that was pretty impressive.
Is it like cell shaded, like Borderlands style, or
it would be like they probably drew it. They probably sketched everything and then transferred it over to like something with a touchscreen, and then probably added the digital layer, and then added digital coloring, and then they digitized the whole thing. Okay. That's probably how I'm guessing they did Cuphead and that.
And then I'm pretty sure they do everything like frame by frame too. So it's pretty.
It's gotta take forever.
It does because I had to do an animation for one of my songs recently, and I thought I could do it, and I just traced somebody else's images. I used Pennywise the Clown and Georgie, and then I just added like my own like little thing to it. And for fucking 20 seconds, it took like 3 days for me to get everything drawn out on this phone.
That's like that fucking
nuts.
What is it called? Still animation or?
Oh, you can talk about the pictures and stuff. Yeah. It's still. That's the technical name. It's still this. Not. We're trying to combine the words. It's like still animation, but they call it claymation with claymation, and they call it South Park. It's South Park 2D. Like the first people to do that it's like 2D still animation is what they call it.
It looks so dope when you do it, but it takes like. I remember watching something where some dude was like, "Yeah, I did it for like 7 days and got like a 30-second clip."
That's how it is.
Like, dude, fuck, bro,
dude. Yeah,
it's so satisfying.
I love the animations. I love animation stuff nowadays. It all looks really good, and I think Adobe is a big, like, leader for all that because I know that big Hollywood movies are using Adobe now, like After Effects, Premiere. They're using Illustrator, Lightroom, all that stuff to make their storyboards, their actual animation. That video, everything you've seen was from Adobe, like super powerful. Considering some of those shots are actually like really
can
cool.
We get like a little
clip,
like a little teaser, like a little date of like when.
Oh yeah, dude, that song comes out August 31st. Spotify, iTunes. It'll come out on Instagram Stories, TikTok.
Today's the 23rd.
Pandora. Okay. I'm trying to get more stuff.
How do you get on Spotify like that?
You need a distributor.
Oh, okay. So you have to like. Are there like qualifications, or is it?
You just need to find a distributor.
Yeah,
like it depends on what you want to do. If you had music that you wanted to pay monthly for, I would suggest TuneCore or DistroKid. Those are distributors. You'll get all your stuff on there for like $5 to $10 a month. If you don't want to pay anything and you just want to sacrifice 5 to 10% of your royalties, you can go through my distributor. I don't pay anything, but they take 10% of my royalties. So that's 90-10 split.
That's pretty good.
And then I like my distributor, which is shout out United Masters. Because they also link up through a site called Music Reports, which allows you to become your own publisher, and that's when like real like the other royalties start coming in because you get different licensing and sync deals. United Masters also provides a lot of the music to the NBA. So a lot of the stuff that you hear in the NBA and the 2K games comes from my distributor.
Nice.
So a lot of that music is from...
Wow, so that means a lot of the music that they're doing from 2K games are at the arenas that they're doing right now because...
Are from United Masters,
the audio that they're using at the arenas for the crowds are the NBA sounds.
What's the 2K sounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, so that distributor... So if you ever wanted to do anything, you just find a distributor. If you don't want to pay something... There's options. If you want to pay something, there's options. For somebody like you who's like just a badass on the piano kind of thing and you can make beats, I would suggest a beat store first and foremost. If you were doing that thing, you could make serious money. Like Kato, the producer, he went from making $2,000 in a 3-year span. He went from $2,000 the next year, like $20,000, the next year 60, and then he hit 6 figures in 3 years doing a beat store. But
that's not bad at all.
I thought you were saying to put it on the Spotify. I need to just do it because remember the other podcast that spilled the booze with other girls.
Yeah.
Fucking they're on Spotify and they're on this other thing. Yep. So I'm like, fuck. Like
I kept an eye on them
because I could
everybody's on Spotify.
Yeah. You should get your stuff on Spotify.
There's rankings too.
There's a bunch of different like I don't just have to go on Spotify.
No, you can go on iTunes. You can put it on everything. God. You can put it on so many things. But Joe Rogan's deal is different. His deal is also launching the actual video platform for Spotify.
Starts in September, so I think after September, no more YouTube or some shit.
You can talk forever.
Yeah, he gets paid to do it. Just smokes weed.
I was just gonna say, think about all the money you earn at your job right now, right? Yeah. Like, think about all that money you earn, and then like I don't know, triple it. in a
At
10-year
least.
lifespan, in a 10-year effort of pursuing YouTube, that tripled mark would be eventually somewhere in that 10-year. If you really seriously pursued it, you'd hit that mark.
Yeah.
But all you're doing is earning that money just sitting here doing this, or just
Right.
like reviewing or reaction. Of course, he loves doing it. Yeah, of course, he's everything.
Doesn't have to work.
Doesn't have to work,
Well,
like-
you got that kind of money too.
And at that point, it is work because it's
yeah, well,
it's fun.
Anything's work that you're making money.
Isn't it
for.
funny how he literally just like was the Fear Factor guy, and then now he's like one of the biggest
Holy
dudes
shit,
on the
I
planet.
forgot about that.
Yeah, he's the Fear Factor
Damn,
guy.
he's come a long
He's
way.
come a long way,
Right.
dude. From comedy, he called out George. Who was that?
UFC.
Mancia, or not Mancia.
Carlos Mencia. Yeah.
Carlos Mancia, the guy whose name is even Carlos. It's like Ned.
Yeah,
His
he's,
real name is like Ned.
and he's
Yeah.
like from Iraq or
Yeah,
like
he's not-
Afghanistan.
yeah, he's
you know,
not
somewhere.
He's not
Spanish.
even Mexican.
He's not, yeah.
He was like a phony or something.
I
He
just
got
don't-
caught for being like.
No, he was stealing jokes.
Yeah,
and Joe Rogan was like, "I'm tired of it,"
Who else
and
did that?
He actually got in a lot of trouble. For
he
that.
did. Yeah, he
listened to
called
his
him out,
podcast.
and then he got kicked out of that comedy
For
club
5
for
years.
5-10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
was
wouldn't let him
wild.
perform
They
there.
take that shit serious, man. You can't be stealing jokes.
No, they kicked Joe Rogan out for calling out the guy who stole jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, because
For
he was
10
like
years.
a star at that time, so he kind of had
Yeah,
like,
he had weight.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
pretty big for a while, and then he had
Dude.
that show
the Mind of Mencia, and that went on for like 5 seasons, dude.
Yeah.
He's
where
set
he was
for
like the
life.
dad or whatever.
No, you're thinking. I think he's thinking of George
George Lopez's show.
Lopez.
yeah.
That's who you're thinking of
Didn't
with the
he get in
show.
some shit for being like a fake or something?
No.
I don't know. But
No,
I
he-
knew right when you said the dad thing. I was
Mencia
like,
was definitely stealing Carlos's jokes, or no, but just stealing
George-
George Lopez's
yeah.
jokes.
and
That's what-
and
okay.
and
There was
friends
some, like-
Yeah.
and friends of Joe's and other people's. He would go on and like definitely repeat jokes. And Joe Rogan was like, "I've had enough of this," and he went up there. and there's video of it.
Yeah, he got on his face, and he was like, "I'm about to fucking choke slam you right here."
He's like, "I'm about to fuck you up," and you
And
know
he was like,
would.
"Fuck you, dee dee dee." Or
Yeah, you
whatever
know
he
he
used to
would
say,
too.
yeah.
You know Joe ain't playing.
That's
Fucking,
hilarious.
another joke stealer was Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
thought she got in
Yeah.
some shit for that.
I've heard that too.
Dude, she made 2 movies, made hella money, and she was like, "Okay, I won't do comedy anymore, guys."
Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot
I
out
made
a
30
baby.
billion. I made $30 million. I'm okay. I'm
Okay, hold on, Ben. We have to address this. There's a spider right above your head.
not looking up.
No,
It's
I'm
just
not-
Gonna,
no,
it's
I'm
gonna
not-
fall on my face if I look right up. I know it.
It really
climbing up
is.
this
It's
web.
climbing up. Though. Do
All
you
right.
want me to get it or you
Not
want to
even-
leave
it's
it?
like a
It's
little-
Leave
fine.
it.
I just
All
know my luck, and we'll look
It's-
up. It's
it's-
gonna be like,
right. It looks like a daddy long leg, though.
Yeah, you're fine.
oh yeah, that's good. That dude looks like he's on his last
He's
legs.
albino.
He's like, Ben just fucking sat
Because
up.
all the lights.
Or
the,
either
all
the lights
fucking-
or that Jameson got on him, and he's a little tipsy making that web.
He's like, whoa.
He's like, whoa, I meant to make a perfect attack.
Yeah, I always wonder like when mosquitoes bite me because I'm always fucked up.
Did they get fucked
Like,
up?
Do the mosquitoes get fucked up?
Well,
Like,
that
they
always.
fly in crooked
Well, I
and
always.
shit?
That's always brings me back to a more serious question that's on the same topic of if a mosquito bites somebody that has AIDS, can it transmit the AIDS?
I don't think so.
Is that a myth or is that?
I'm asking. I'm not
mean,
saying it
I think
is.
it's
I'm
like-
saying
you're
what's
the
it-
guy with this
because
fact
I
checking now.
no, I'm just. I mean, I can look that up.
Why not?
Yeah, can mosquitoes transmit AIDS? That's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm fucked.
You have AIDS?
No.
Is that your way of like coming out that you have AIDS? Because I don't like
think
that
so.
at all.
I don't think so. You should
I
get
don't like-
checked, bro.
Dude, stop these recordings.
I know.
I've been with the same girl for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, it can't.
Well, that's good stuff.
But for the reason why it can't happen. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. So they only the only thing that goes from them to us is what?
Malaria?
Is their saliva.
oh, it's
And
their
then,
saliva.
but
Okay.
also, interestingly enough, unlike mosquito-borne diseases, HIV is unable to replicate within the mosquito's gut and therefore breaks down. So it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, I know like air contact.
That's
it
very
dies.
interesting.
Isn't that lucky?
Yeah.
Lucky or just like nature's way
Well, I
of
mean,
being
what the
like
fuck
humans
is the
are not.
point?
Yeah.
Dude, what's the point of a mosquito? There is no.
They're
fucking
dude. They
point.
are they serve a huge actual
What's that?
like
The
They feed other animals.
a
maybe?
bio-
yeah, the fucking the link, whatever.
Yeah,
the,
no,
the chain link.
It's so annoying though. They're like fucking vampires.
They are useful. They actually do have their uses. It's just but when you hear stories like how many there are now, and then on top of it, like Florida or like or Cuba or something like that. But somewhere in between there, they somehow genetically altered mosquitoes and released like 50 million of them.
Dude.
They got approved to release 50 million of them in between.
Why? What the
Don't
fuck?
know. I've just seen it all over Google, and then Instagram started placing. I was like, "Is this true? Like, what the fuck's the kid? Like, is somebody fucking with me right now, or like, I don't know if it's true. You have to do some fact
We
checking."
get these scientists in check, man. We got COVID fucking built in a lab and shit.
I know,
dude. Something's gonna escape one day and kill everybody.
Zombie plague. We've seen Resident Evil, all of us.
Actually, like that. That wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, I wouldn't mind Resident Evil. I'll just go on it. No, because then what happens when you run out of food and water like the last shitty movies?
Dude, we would gang up, bro, and we would steal other people's shit.
I think that would suck, though. I think it's be worse. I think what would suck, though, is...
if we had food and water, I'd be down.
After a while, I think a lot of people would survive. I think what would be worse is just facing other people. Because you'd be like...
I know, you actually kill... Yeah, you're like, we just wanted bread.
Hand-to-hand combat with, like, 5 people. It's like you and your family. You're like, we got the kid.
I don't mind the combat part. My thing would be...
You don't mind the combat part?
Nah, that wouldn't bug me.
You just fucking get hit with the mace.
Nah, if I die like that, I mean...
gun, I'm good.
Well, I won't go that far, because that would, like...
Well, if you have no ammo, and then all of a sudden these people are trying to take your food...
What if it's like Mad Max? What if it's like Mad...
other fucking weapons?
What if it's like Mad Max, where ammo's ammo's extinct?
That would suck. I mean...
Yeah, guns are there, but ammo's like almost extinct.
Shit,
do bullets expire? I don't have guns. So.
I think they have just like everything else has a shelf life, but I think it's severely like extent. There you go.
Yeah, corrosive. Yeah. That would make sense because we shoot.
And then I imagine where you store it.
Like fucking.
Yeah, imagine where you store it too matters.
Well, that's when you just go
if you
back
store
to
it on
those
a boat.
Old school guns,
that would.
muskets.
What he said about if you were to store them on a boat or near a dock or the ocean, what he said applies even heavier. They'd be highly corrosive next to an ocean, right? Yeah. People are listening to this like those old. These boys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Gigs goddamn kids and their squirt guns.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to super soak a hoe. Yeah. I got my Mossberg 35670 with the modified scope of doozle-doo.
I still haven't even shot a gun.
You still never shot a gun?
Never
I grew up shooting guns. Thank you.
I'd love to, but
do I
it's
need
illegal for me.
I have this one and that one. I'm good. That one's yours.
For 7 more years, I can't own a gun.
Well, here, we'll just be right here. I'll just be right here just for now.
Oh, let me use the bathroom real quick. Sorry, guys.
I wanted to get a gun, but I'm too afraid of actually fucking going out and shooting somebody who's gonna come out here and like talk shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you see that? Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Ben left. Let's tell this story real quick. Hold on. I don't want to get up because these fucking cords. It's uncomfortable. But so Ben left that beer there. It's a Clamato mango Budweiser, right? He gets them like when we next morning when we're still partying. He'll get them or whatever. And he got one, and he left it here. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't forget nothing." And right when he left, I knew he forgot something, but I didn't think it was that. I thought it was just like a cord. And I looked in the fridge and I seen it. So the other day I was drinking. And I was like super I had just done hella video shooting shit and I needed to do something to like make me laugh. So I grabbed that beer and I was like, so I drew a face on it and it's a Michelada beer, right? So I took snaps and I sent him with the face on it. I was like, Ben, help me! He's had me hostage for days. And then like the can would look left and right. He'd go, he said he was gonna pop my top, and like the video would end, and then I sent him another one where like it zoomed in on his face, and I was like, Ben, I don't think I'm gonna make it, and and right when I say that, I go, Benjamin, it's Michelada, and it shows the name, and he goes, if I don't make it, and it zooms out, and that knife is taped to him, and he's like, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, nothing, get away! and so like I filmed like three of those videos, and I sent it to him. So when he woke up first thing in the morning, he was like, dude, you almost made me wake up my girlfriend, dude.
Dude, it was hilarious, bro. Because I remember just seeing the snap, and I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot to get my beer. And I was about to type a message, and I seen another snap. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just started hella...
dude, they were hella funny, bro. Like, I almost created an Instagram for the can. No, but I thought about but I had 4 more ideas and one film that I lost. The other one... well, the other one was... So the last thing I sent him was the can hid. So I'm like, I sent him a normal snap. I'm like, yo, this can thinks he's the shit. We're about to find him. And I'm checking in cupboards. And I look in the far cupboard. And that can with the knife is in the cupboard. And I'm like, oh, shit. And it ends. The next video I filmed, I lost. It was me running through the house. But it was scenes where it looked like I was running. So every time I would look like I'd run, I'd hold the camera up. And the can was behind my back with the knife. And I'd be like, ah! And it would just keep cutting out. And it would.
That reminds me, dude.
I wanted to do it. I didn't do it, though.
Dude,
I mean, I did it. I
didn't
save
video
it.
Ben made on his old channel where he's like in
robber?
his house. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Dude, that shit was gold.
Dude, I remember the first time we seen that. Dude, Ben had us dying, bro.
Yeah. That was like old school YouTube shit, dude. That was,
that was funny. Like 2007 YouTube, like 2008. Oh my god.
Dude, we were teenagers.
It's funny how much YouTube's changed since then. It really has. Like, I always talk with Ben about this.
Now.
Yeah.
It is. It is. You're not lying. I mean, I have 140 videos of reactions and music stuff on my channel, and like 75% what's the statistic? Like 48% of them are copyright claimed, so I don't get monetized for them. So I qualify for monetization, but I'm short like 2,300 hours. It's such bullshit because of that. And it's like, oh my god.
I qualify for it on the channel I don't use, except for viewing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, watch hours.
I've had it since probably 2005.
Dude, take advantage. If you can get monetized, take advantage of it.
Well, I don't do it. It's my personal email and shit. Like,
oh.
You know, like, it's literally like what I use for like banking.
Yeah.
Don't do that then.
So
stay away from that. Yeah, stay away from that.
All I do is watch YouTube on it. And I'm like, fuck, I could be monetized right now. Like,
well, I see what you're saying. You're going by old standards.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
So monetization now, it's 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers within a 12-month period.
Yeah, because that's what I have on like my new channel that I was uploading
dumb.
gaming videos and shit. Doesn't qualify for it by far, but
yeah, you have to get them, and the watch hours are not if you watch stuff. It's if people watch yours. It's fucking hella, dude. It's just.
Can you game that shit? You think?
Can you what?
Could it be?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it can be. It's done. Yeah, I can show you.
I would think so.
When we're done
later.
A lot
of people do that.
Oh no, yeah, I'll show you later. I'll show you people later who do it.
Game their channel to where they get so much new music because they do like.
Artist spotlight, and they do the
they do the like weekly, like Discover Weekly,
and
release
all
radar.
Those artists are sponsored by fucking Spotify. Even when they're like independent artists, and you look them up, and they aren't signed to anybody. Dude, it's so scandalous.
It does a really good job at finding stuff that is interesting to me.
Think how
stuff that's related to stuff I listen to. It does super good at finding new shit.
We all agree Spotify is amazing for that, right?
Yeah.
We all agree.
Honestly, I don't use Spotify.
Okay, wait. So me and Dan.
I use Pandora. Hey,
and Pandora's dope
I used
too.
to use that. Like, that was my shit. But then I got Spotify, and I was like, wow, this is way better.
Spotify's dope, but if I was gonna say anything for artists that are listening, since we went on the rant, I would say go to a black-owned business and go to Tidal. They pay the most. They only pay you once a month, but my distributor already only pays me once a month. So if they only do payouts once a month, anyways, after 2 months, your royalties are going to line up because you just got to wait for it to mount. Anyways, Tidal pays the most. They're just the most underplayed, and they're black-owned. And it's like, therefore, more for the artist. Spotify, the shit that Daniel Ek's been doing is fucking...
Is that the owner?
That's the owner of Spotify. Daniel Ek, and then the owner of my distribution is, I think, Steve Stout, the guy who made it. But Daniel Ek is the Spotify guy. He's a fucking scumbag. You know what he said in response to this? He's like, so I seen all the artists are complaining that they're not getting paid enough. And here's my answer. Make more music.
Jesus.
That was his answer.
So out of touch.
No, he has no idea what's going on. Yeah, he's so disconnected.
So pump out a song like that?
No, yeah. So his logic is, here, we're not paying you enough for the music you have released. Instead of releasing stuff every 3 to 4 years, how about you release stuff all the time and we'll just get more money?
Yeah, let's just release shitty fucking half-assed albums.
Yeah, and we'll still get paid. You might not get paid, but we will.
That's stupid.
So
that's someone who's so out
But
of
for the
touch,
record, think about how amazing Spotify could be. It really, if you knew that, these are for the artist, this is by the artist for the artist company, you would not only, I mean, me and you are already praising it for what it is. I'm praising it.
I feel like it just got to the point where I was like,
and Pandora is a lot better as far as quality and control goes. However, Tidal, another thing about Tidal that you guys probably don't know, they have the highest quality audio available.
Oh, wow.
All their songs are in the highest quality. Like, you can submit the highest quality on Tidal. You can't do that on Spotify.
the thing about quality now is everything's so good that it doesn't make much of a difference.
You would think so until you start getting into the independent scene and like they don't have that milky edge. You know, like when you see like a beer and it has the foamy top and somebody scrapes off the foam. That's kind of like what I don't know what you listen to, but I'm just saying the general. Shit. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Yeah. Like the general sound of music nowadays is just like it's good, and you fine tune it off, and it just sounds good.
A lot of the stuff I listen to is just
not wrong.
Like,
nothing wrong with that.
It's all good quality, and I listen to it a lot in my car or when I'm working.
Yeah.
So when I'm working, I'm not really. It's kind of just like noise.
Background. What do you like when you work? By the way,
so,
I mean like I know
lyricless music. Like,
is it stuff? Is it stuff old school like we used to listen to back in the day?
Like like Rat-a-tat, shit like that.
Lotus,
but like more electronic stuff.
So you like more instrumental based,
more beats,
more instrumental based. Okay.
When I'm working, because I'm programming. So if I have lyrics going in my ear while I'm coding,
as fuck.
It's so hard to like think of like, all right, how do I tackle this problem the best way? You know. Because I have to break down a problem into little steps and figure out like how the code needs to be
I did that fast.
to do each step of this problem.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to do this shit in my head,
and
like,
and I
can't think straight if I have some guy's lyrics, like especially if it's someone I like if it's like Eminem, and I'm like really into like the lyrics because they always have a double fucking meaning. Like he has like.
No, I know. He has triple.
He's rapping about something. He's
triple, quadruple entendres.
Yeah, so
like
it could have like so many
entendre.
different meanings for one lyric.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh damn, that was so dope. And like I get distracted by that because I'm like, oh fuck, that was like boom, boom, boom.
Catches your brain. You're like, oh.
Yeah. So if I have lyrics on, I get distracted like that.
Yeah.
But so if I code and like just put on like some EDM playlist or something that just has trance or house or whatever, that shit like gets me through to.
Is there an artist you can name right now that like something you can think of?
For like EDM or
no, think lyrical because that's what I want to hear that more than I want to hear.
Joyner Lucas, I got turned on.
Okay, that's who. Joyner Lucas is a shit.
He's so good.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so fucking.
And
good.
his albums tell a story, which I
my god,
love.
Yeah. I have no
like
idea
his
Joyner Lucas did the song "I'm Not a Racist," and he got totally snubbed.
Yeah.
Out of not getting it. Okay, so the song's brutal.
Eminem's album with
Eminem like he basically has a cosign by Eminem.
Okay.
Like is the next big deal. Like
he's super lyrical and like really just
his flow is on point. His voice is hella sick. He came up from nothing like Eminem. So he's this little black, not a little black dude, but he's a black dude who just fucking puts in game. And he's like, he sounds so goddamn good.
Dope. I really like him lyrically. When it comes to like rap, hip hop, but like other stuff. So I'll listen to like fucking rock or what like old shit that I used to listen to in high school, like The Used. It was like a band that I liked, and now they've taken a different direction.
Yeah, nowadays
they used to be like super emo rock, and now it's like kind of poppy.
I remember Unival liked those kind of bands.
Like
I liked a lot of emo shit.
Yeah, The Fray was another one.
The Fray was dope because I like piano, obviously, and they had a lot of piano.
Yeah, I remember
piano,
that.
Dan?
I don't have a working piano right now. My MIDI keyboard died on me, so I don't have that. But I have Fruity Loops, Producer Edition, and I'd make beats in that. And I just remade like Billie Eilish's fucking Ocean Eyes song on that, and that was really fun.
Oh, that's cool. I just dissed her.
Remix to that.
I did.
I like
Billie Eilish. I just don't like her putting her fucking input into the rap hip hop culture when she's a little fucking pop star.
I don't have any like.
This is just a rapper. Yeah, it's just a rapper. It's just a rap.
The only beef I got into in like rap was like Eminem and
MGK. Yeah.
I got into that because I was like, dude, MGK.
I'm loving this conversation though because I honestly like totally forgot that. Because Josh obviously makes music and he has a channel and he's Colt Cannon.
I'm fucking the Colt Cannon. Do not get it caught up, dude.
But it's tough though because you also make music. And I forget because you guys are both like lyrically.
That's how like me and him started kicking it.
Well, what I mean like you guys are both in like you guys.
I'm always
you need one goes with the other, you know what I mean? So it's like
it's funny we still never made a song to this day. We tried. We did, but it just did not work out. I was horrible.
I was using like Sony Acid.
Yeah, I was horrible too.
So long ago. If we did something now, I got like Fruity Loops and I've gotten.
Dude, if you do now, know that I have a way bigger audience. So.
Well, not only that, but I've gotten good at mixing now, not just making.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Like, because I've always been good on the instruments, but I've never had the mixing side of it down. I get a MIDI keyboard because clicking in the notes and shit on FL Studio sucks dick, bro.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 days straight. I was on like ecstasy, and I did this
I was on
beat.
ecstasy.
Yeah,
I like
I
the start
was.
of the story
I think it
already.
was
Sorry, do you
more-
like my song Lies, dude? You must have slipped me ecstasy,
Well,
bro.
no, I think it was more meth than ecstasy, but we won't.
Whoa.
Whoa.
'Cause I think it was
We'll
mixed-
cut that out.
No, because I didn't get like the.
Oh, you got a
euphoric
bad.
fuck-
You got a bad.
I think I got a
yeah,
bad batch,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant that you
No,
were
I
sitting
wasn't
there.
doing meth,
Yeah,
no.
and that's why he
No, I
was like,
popping
"Whoa."
pills.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I get it. You got a bad dose.
No,
I get
think
it.
the pills were like mostly cut with like some
Something
coke or
bad,
meth
yeah.
or something, because it didn't give me like anything that people were talking about with ecstasy, except for music. Like I did get fucking really into music, and I stayed up for like 2 days making a beat,
Oh shit.
and that's when I remixed like Billie Eilish.
That's dope.
And
That's
it was
dope.
hella fun, but it was so
Wait, what'd you
painful.
remix of hers? Was it
Ocean
Bad Guy?
Eyes.
Oh, what was it?
Ocean
Ocean
Eyes.
Eyes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. She
And I
can
did,
sing,
like,
by
an
the
EDM
way.
mix. Yeah.
She can sing,
Yeah,
but I
good
just
ass
want to
voice,
point.
dude.
I just
I
want to
really like
point
her
something
voice.
out though. As far as that talent goes, like if you were to say something else about her, I'd want to hear somebody else's compliment other than like whatever they're. But I just want to point out that if you watch American Idol, you see a whole bunch of people that can
Well, isn't she-
sing.
Isn't she from?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything as far as.
Isn't she from whatchamacallit, England too? Like she's not from.
I don't know that. I
don't
just
know
know
much
that her
about
mom is famous. So when her and her
Ah.
brother talk about, oh, we just sat in the room and made music all the time, I'm like, bitch, your mom had connections to the label you're on now. She was not only an actress, but she was a singer. How are you going to come out here like you did this all on your own with your brother and then go on to say, oh, hey, rap is just a whole bunch of people talking about things they've seen other people do, when I've never done that with any of my music, and all my music is me, like, just being, like, speaking from things I would do or want to do or have done. And, like,
She's not
she said
involved
that.
in
She's
it.
not.
Yeah,
She doesn't
that's not her
That's
area.
that's
at
what
all.
Like
I know.
the
That's what I was,
cases-
so to this day, whenever
cases
somebody's
like-
like, "Oh, she's mental health aware," I'm like, "Yo, she's doing what her label's telling her to do. How don't you see this?" Like,
But there's like the
Yeah,
cases
she got
like,
people in the
so,
back
I
trying to
think,
help
like,
her out and shit.
To be fair to her, like one thing is like Drake. You know, he was not like a
no, he was
you know,
coached.
like a street
he was
artist or
coached.
something.
Yeah, he was
you know?
coached.
He didn't come up from nothing. He was
No.
on TV.
Yeah, he was
before
on
that,
Degrassi.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that type of
that's-
stuff. But he's still actually a really good rapper.
No, he's
Yeah.
still a good
But-
artist. He's fantastic.
yeah,
in fact,
he's-
I mean,
super
if you
good.
listen to
Yeah.
his like earlier stuff to now, it's
But he-
like, damn,
like-
it's like he was like grade school rapper.
But
Like,
it just
Dude,
makes
he-
me laugh a little because
went-
like he
he-
talks
he
about like gangster
excelled.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
that
Like,
shit. But
I'm like,
hey,
dude, you were never
you know,
a fucking
that's
gangster.
that's
alright?
always
Like-
bugs me.
I think because Lil Wayne too, he was like,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's,
And Lil
like,
Wayne was a
prodigy.
real one. Yeah, and Lil Wayne was a real one.
So he
Like,
probably like he was probably the little
Boys.
brother, you know what I mean?
yeah,
He's
he
probably
shot
the little
himself
brother.
when he was like 14, dude.
He shot himself.
Yeah, he tried to kill
Oh,
himself,
shit.
and a white cop
Oh,
saved him.
I
This
thought
guy-
you meant like he accidentally shot himself.
That's what I thought. I was like, are you thinking of
and maybe
Degrassi?
he did-
No,
maybe
Not
he-
as funny.
no, Lil Wayne. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. Accident. I think he
Not
accident.
as funny when
Maybe
you
he
put it
tried.
that way.
Maybe he tried to
He's
kill
gonna die,
himself.
by the way.
What's
And-
wrong with
yeah, and he-
sampling?
It's illegal. So
It is?
you're not allowed to do it without a license.
Yeah, you have to have the rights.
100%. You have to be
Remember
licensed
that
by
one
it.
song
Damn,
that
man.
Kanye made like probably like 4 or 5 years ago? He's like poopity scoop.
Oh yeah.
Because fucking whatchamacallit wanted the fucking that
sample.
Yeah, but Kanye bought it and he's like, pretty much just like,
He's like,
you.
fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Kanye's the best, man. He's crazy as fuck.
He's
but
crazy
I love him.
as fuck.
Yeah,
I
we
love
crazy
him,
as
dude.
fuck.
talked
I'd vote
about
for him.
fuck that, dude.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
that.
This country's already fucking gone
So
crazy.
you wanted to go? Okay,
Dude,
okay.
it's already fucking crazy in like Hollywood, so fuck
True.
it, man. Let's
I
see
mean,
what happens
Trump
with
is our
fucking
president,
Kanye in
so-
office, dude.
But I'm just saying, I would.
I feel like people put so much weight on the presidential office, though. Like, oh, our lives are going to be ruined because this guy's president. Nah, probably not.
I want to give my input, but you already know
Yeah.
how I feel. I don't think the presidency is a valid job anymore.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
I don't think it should be a
I
job
don't think
anymore.
anybody really does.
It's
I
a
think-
joke.
I think it's
so when people
funny.
are like, "Oh yeah," and it's funny when you hear
It's a
the left and
popularity
right
contest
with
or
like
some
the
shit.
left and
So
right.
stupid.
One side
They're
thinks
so
like,
serious about it.
yeah, it's like
too.
one
It's
side,
scary
the other
shit.
side is all
It's like,
Nazis, the other side is all what's the other one? The Russian communists. So that's like their outlook, and then I look at them and like, dude, our government. Like, I seen a meme do this, and I was like, I've been saying this for like years now, and I'm glad a meme was made. But my
a
homeboy
joke.
Cisco posted it. Atypical. He runs Black Brick Road Production Studios. It's a record company that's a valid company. He got the
Yeah.
license and everything. Hella dope. He brought it up in a meme, and I was like, I've been saying this for years. Yo, you guys are bitching about this and that. Yo, our government's just full of pedophiles.
For real.
Dude.
Like, for real. It's
That whole Jeffrey Epstein shit.
Jeffrey
like,
Epstein.
Did you watch the
What about-
documentary?
Yep.
Dude, it was so good.
I know.
It was
So
crazy,
On
good.
Netflix,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
I loved
so
it.
good.
I was
Dude,
so
so
into
good.
it. I was like, dude, this shit is fucking
It
crazy.
It was real as
crazy,
fuck.
dude.
It was real as
Dude,
fuck.
it was
Yeah.
so good. And then like this whole thing that they caught the girl.
You watched all of them?
Yeah.
Did you watch all? Oh, okay. So I was going to say
there's like 5 of them, right?
4 or 5.
Which, by the way, that
it ends on the island.
That ends
on the island.
Filthy rich Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And that his girlfriend or whatever, the chick that he was always with, she just got.
Yeah, she just got. That's what he was saying. Yeah,
she's
she just
still
got
like a month ago.
Yeah. Imagine what kind of dirt she has on.
She fucking. There's hella shit already popping up where it was like, dude, Bill Clinton, Will Smith, Tom Hanks, all people that visited the island.
Bill Clinton was like
a regular,
20-something times.
A regular,
like
yeah,
30 times.
Yeah, and he would always smash bitches on the underage bitches on the plane.
What about the picture that Epstein had of him
with the prince?
The dress, no, the dress was the picture.
Oh,
not the prince. We can talk about that after that. But the print, he had a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress.
Yeah,
like laying down in the bed.
Wait, what? Yeah, was that in the documentary?
It was no, it wasn't.
Okay, I didn't
not
see
a picture.
That.
Not like he took a picture.
Right.
It was a painting of. And he showed it to him and shit.
Fuck?
People were saying it was like kind of like I own you kind of thing. Like
what?
Yeah. Well, because he had the most powerful people in his pocket.
He had everybody's money.
Yeah, remember in the documentary he said the whole mansion was filmed.
Yeah.
So
he had blackmail.
He had mad black. It was not blackmail like me.
And the way he
would
became,
have blackmail
and the way
him.
he got to the top too was so weird.
Like,
he just lied his way to the top. That's all he did.
And he still that was just crazy,
dude. What drove me crazy about him is like oh my bad, I'm doing it again. You're a billionaire, right? These girls are like 16, 17. Why don't you just wait till they're 18?
Because that's grooming.
Or just fucking.
He's guilty of that too.
Or just smash 18-year-olds.
I mean, like, why not just fuck 18-year-olds instead of fuck 16-year-olds?
That's
2 years difference.
That's the logic of a fucking man who doesn't rape kids.
Also,
you see what I'm saying? Like me and you are not sitting here. Like the moment any 3 of us are like, "Yo, we went to the bar and this chick was like, hey, by the way, I'm 17." We were like, "Yo, I'm out." Peace. Like, all of us. But if they're like,
okay,
and we're still in our 20s, by the way, like. It's a little different for a 50-year-old man to be like, hey, you're 17, 15. When you're 18, you'll be hot. Let me show you how to get there. Yeah. That's really weird.
But, I mean, you also have to think, like, when you have that much money, you could literally have orgies.
Oh, yeah. And these
orgies
girls,
with women, dude.
The victims,
you could pay mad women.
The victims weren't
you didn't have to pay mad women. You could just be like, hey, you want to fucking come to my mansion for like a month?
Your life will be different. Yeah.
And then after you're done, here's fucking like $10,000.
And they're all of age.
Dude,
of course,
am I right or wrong? Like, the girls weren't that attractive.
The women, as they got older, definitely not. They were there.
They're
even
also
younger when they show like the younger pictures of them.
No, the younger,
good looking. Like,
the younger ones,
average girls, like
the ones with all the younger stuff.
With
all the younger stuff, my first impression just was like instantly where it was that. It was like I couldn't even because I don't remember how they looked. I just remember looking at them in their older age, and I was like, damn, like life like really scars us. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like seeing what how he affected, whether you thought they were pretty or not, just beautiful souls. You know, like seeing how bad he affected them is just like. Ugh, bro, like
I mean
you're just like you're fucking foul.
It's crazy how they got
and then but I'll give it up though. My favorite win in that whole documentary, and it was the funniest part in the whole wide world, was when they were like, we have witnesses and the victims who can perfectly describe your penis. And he was like, he takes his glasses off, and they were like, it's, and he just was like, are you
like bent or something?
No, they were like, yo, it looked like an egg.
Yeah,
it looked like it was like oval shaped, and he was like, are you serious? And he gets up and walks out, and it's like, they hit that nail on the head. You have an oval shaped pee-pee. Like, it's short and stubby. We call that a chode. It's fine. You're a billionaire with a chode.
Dude.
But I mean, even then, like,
Trump was another one.
Yeah, he hung out with him.
Like, you're a billionaire, you can literally get.
No, he hung out with him and he
denies
them. Yeah,
isn't it?
You can get like the finest bitch out there, like.
But you're hanging out, but you're a fucking weirdo with all this money that's like
crazy.
But you got to think what
that guy became a billionaire.
But my other thought isn't just that. But it's not just that. But what was he planning? Like, what was his grand scheme? Nobody with that. Hold on.
I think he was just honestly the ultimate sociopath.
I think there was something he was doing that was very different. That was very weird.
Game?
Yeah, I think he had something very weird. Like
maybe
it would have been fucked.
Maybe he just got off.
What if he thought about running for president?
That could be crazy.
He would have been able to do it.
He was like funding some of all that presidencies and all those stuff. Like
He had them in their pockets.
I don't know, man.
It's weird.
It's crazy
maybe,
to think about.
Maybe the girl that blew
that person.
Maybe the girl that blew Clinton was one of the.
Monica Lewinsky.
Maybe she was one of like Epstein's fucking.
She was actually a baddie.
Yeah,
She
from
was
back in
actually-
the day.
Yeah,
That's
he's
like
like-
one of his.
He's
That's
like, you gonna
crazy.
say something?
Yo, that's
he's gonna
crazy.
say something that he sends her, and he's like, "Do this, bitch." Or
Hey, that's crazy though, because the documentary doesn't cover anything from like until like '99.
Yeah,
And he was
skips his whole life.
like 70 to
from,
like
this, the
yeah.
80s,
There's like
you're right.
there's like a 20-year period where he was successful, and they're like he just built his way up, and it's like really did he? How
Yeah.
did he get there?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty weird that he just all of a sudden was like, ha, I'm a
Was that-
fucking
That's what I'm
Was
saying
that
too.
luck?
Like that person
Was it
became a
luck?
billionaire, and they're fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
Like, this had to have been like
well.
the perfect.
No, I think it's a
the
combination of
worst
luck and
perfect
just being.
situation.
I think it's a
What do you-
combination
what do
of
you-
luck and just being
like-
good at talking.
What do you think? Like,
That's why I
I
said
mean,
the
like,
ultimate sociopath.
what kind of person is that? You
A
know, like,
sociopath, like
it's
a
so fucking. But
But
it's like,
psychopaths want to hurt people. Sociopaths want to.
No,
like,
no,
kinda-
psychopaths don't feel anything at all. Psychopaths don't feel anything. They
No
have no
empathy.
emotion.
No
They don't have
emotion.
any, they have no emotion.
Maybe
and they're
there's a-
masters of mimicking it.
Maybe there is a mixture.
A
of both.
sociopath is somebody that likes to likes to inflict pain on something because it makes them feel better.
Yeah.
That's like my most simplistic way to like break that
it's,
down.
Like, just thinking about it is crazy. Like,
So with him, he's clearly like a sociopath.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
I'd be
like you
so
said.
happy at being a billionaire. Like,
That'd
I'd
be
like,
enough.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go ride jet skis today and fucking watch a
Can-
dolphin
okay,
suck a
hold
fucking
on.
fart out of a butthole.
Like I was just gonna say, that's funny. Like made a joke about. That's so funny.
Just do
'Cause-
something crazy like
yeah, because
like
how
going out-
often
Yeah.
are you even worrying about
Explore
sex
the
at the
deep
billionaire
ocean.
level?
Right.
You're not, because as
Yeah,
adults
Go to
now,
outer space today, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a billionaire.
Or you could just like
I
fucking
could be Elon
explore
Musk.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Explore the bottom of the,
the ocean,
Yeah.
or
fucking
some
James
shit, dude.
Cameron
I can go in a
style.
submarine and
Raise
see
the
some
bar.
crazy ass Twilight Zone fish.
Dude.
Like, glowing
Yeah,
in the
so
dark
like
fish
what
and shit.
like that's what I mean. Like none of us
Or
during this whole thing were like,
invest in
and
new
I would fuck
technologies.
100 Playboy bunnies. Like,
Yeah.
no, we could do
Dude,
that,
there
but that's
was
not
so much-
necessary.
If you're
Yeah,
a
like, it's
billionaire-
better. Yeah, it's
Like,
better.
If you're a billionaire, you could have your own Playboy mansion. You know, what I mean?
Yeah,
This is
like,
my new
in
magazine.
space.
I know. Or just have your own
ridiculous.
Dude, I
channel on
could be fucking
Pornhub
in
or some
space.
shit. Like, you know, people.
Fucking a girl in
You know, people would
space.
watch and want to join a billionaire on Pornhub having sex. Like
On
you wanna-
Pornhub,
How do they not
OnlyFans.
have that yet? A porn video in space.
They're actually already doing that. And
Oh.
they did,
Better
yeah,
be,
they're already
dude.
doing that, and it's
Tesla.
supposed to.
I think,
What's
ironically
up?
enough, that
SpaceX.
the porn star's name is like Johnny Depp and like Veronica, like fucking space
Galaxy.
or something. Yeah,
Veronica Galaxy. Veronica all up in your galaxy.
Veronica Black
Veronica
Hole Galaxy.
Uranus.
Or Veronica Black Hole. No, I'm just kidding.
Veronica Big Black Hole.
Uranus.
Uranus,
fucking
yeah.
Pluto.
Oh. God, she's ice cold, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, that just reminded me of some other stuff I have written later. Just you said Pluto, it's just hilarious.
I like how we probably got
Do you-
nothing to the DC
Oh,
damn
it's
dome.
fine because
Do you guys
know
think
what?
like space exploration like is gonna be like air travel in our lifetime?
You mean like it's going to be readily available to go there? Yeah,
like,
I do.
Like,
and I think,
oh yeah,
but
let's just take a trip to
but
the moon real quick.
it's going to be the matter of you if you earn 6 figures a year or not.
Really?
That's my thing because of the guy
Because
who's
right now you get to
So
take
wait,
a plane.
they're
I'm talking
doing
about, like,
tourism.
So
what
wait.
a plane now is.
Yeah.
Do you think space travel will get to that point? Or not?
I do. I think I do.
Where it's just like, oh yeah, I can go
I think
take
by the
Southwest
time
to the
we're
moon.
I think by the time we're in our 50s and 60s, they're already going to be colonizing Mars because
Mars
I
and
know
stuff.
the Mars 1 mission,
Uh-huh.
which is happening by 2024, and then they also just started the
Yeah.
Elon Musk and
They're gonna go to space too, yeah.
they're doing the Mars.
And then
It's
who knows what the
exciting,
hell?
man,
But
'cause
Also,
you-
who knows what the Russian and the Chinese are doing too? So,
Yeah.
Well, we can't
You
speak
never
for them.
know.
well, I'm
Can't
just saying,
speak
like,
for
who
them.
knows?
Yeah,
Like,
we
so
can't
they
speak for
could
them.
probably be planning some shit too.
They were teasing about releasing the UFO shit recently too.
I heard about
No,
that.
they've already released some stuff about
Mhm.
that, and they did it pretty like if you want to like actually think about like I don't want to call it a conspiracy, but I'll just call it what it is. It's pretty weird that they waited till the biggest pandemic in like
Yeah.
the last 8 years. So
Right.
the last one was because COVID is, if I know correctly, is just a version of SARS. It's like
Yeah.
a new version of SARS. So the
Mutation.
last big thing was SARS.
Yeah.
One of the other versions
Yeah.
of. I'm probably gonna get this fucked up and people are gonna roast me, but that's fine. I'm willing to learn. But like it's weird they released. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, right there. Later. It's weird that they decided to release all that UFO stuff right now.
Yeah.
And then what was
As a
interesting?
distraction or something?
Yeah, no,
Bro.
no, not as a distraction. I think they did it just because they were like something so big's going on that we're gonna be like, well, we told you about the UFOs, y'all just didn't listen,
Mm-hmm.
because that Remember on that episode with the pilot of the Joe Rogan podcast? Did you see that pilot from the Navy?
Yeah.
And it's like one of the most valid reported cases of UFO by the government that was released. And you watched that?
It was the pilot who had like on the screen he could see it.
The radar, yeah. And then they also showed something else. They showed different views of the radar. Different views of the radar.
It was like from the base.
I saw that.
Shit.
That was pretty trippy because the way it was flying around was like.
It was because if you see other planes on that type of radar, it's not anything like that. It was very weird, dude.
Have you guys ever seen anything like weird, like UFO?
The only thing that's weird that can be explained to like some electricity shit was when I was younger and Home Alone was like.
You got probed.
I was walking and like the lights were just like
my uncle.
Well, no, the lights were like flickering and like going off and like turning back on and stuff. Oh, and I got freaked the fuck out. I was like 12 years old and got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I do the same.
But that can easily be explained by like power.
A whole bunch of stuff that we didn't know at the time.
So
that's interesting though.
With the power or
twice.
Something, like.
So twice for me it was at Mitchell. And it was one time.
Hold on, is this the comment story? There's one of them the comment story. I mean the meteor missile story.
One of them is, but this is a different one. So,
no, I'm
glad.
So
it was me, and Keith can tell you this too. It was me, Keith, and Kevin. We smoked a blunt. I think Mike was there too. We smoked a blunt.
R.I.P. Kevin.
I know, yeah, fucking
big homie.
Yeah. So we smoked a blunt and fucking we went back to his car and we were just like pretty much gonna fucking go back to the house because where we were was right around my house. And he lived there too, and so we were literally sitting at his car, and all of a sudden you just see, like it was literally a perfect triangle, dude, and it was just going hella slow, and it had the descriptions of everything, like it had the 3 fucking lights on each, you know what I mean, and then the light in the middle, and then all of us were like, what the fuck, and it just went hella slow. It was probably going like 30 miles an hour,
right.
And fucking it was just fucking creepy. All of us were just like, what the fuck is going on here? And to this day, I still don't know what it was. Apparently, I remember Kevin telling me, too, that he went and he said he drove and he said he saw it and it just was going hella slow. And I don't know, man.
And maybe the Air Force Base over there is up for some sketchy shit, too, for sure.
I have seen
only helicopters can go slow like that.
I've seen stealth bombers, too. Like, I saw them fly the stealth bomber because I remember waking up one day and looking in my backyard and I was like, holy shit, because it was literally like Call of Duty stats where it was like, whoosh, and then the hella turned, and I was like, holy shit, that was a fucking stealth bomber. That was fucking.
That's crazy.
In my backyard. But, I've seen a stealth bomber in person, and I know for a fact
we all lived next
that thing
to
was smaller than a stealth bomber.
Yeah.
That's all I know. What I saw was smaller than a stealth bomber.
We saw enough planes where we lived, like, in Rancho, like, everybody could see the air shows every year and all that. So a plane is much different than fucking anything like that. We just sent the Rover out to Mars.
Well, honestly, what I wanted to bring up earlier is I'm gonna be super jealous of the people that get to see space from the moon, like just living in capsules. Just imagine just walking out, you're in like a little moon capsule or something.
Would you guys go to the moon? Would you guys not go to the moon?
Yes.
Sorry, would you guys? Would you guys, if you had to leave everything behind, it was a one-way ticket? Would you guys go colonize another planet,
100%.
Moon or Mars or whatever new one? That's how I am too.
If it was a one-way ticket, I don't know.
The way I look at it,
if I could bring music with me, good to go.
Here's the thing: the way I look at it is like, if I knew like as soon as I get out to space, I was gonna get killed.
Yeah,
I would still go.
No, like, I wouldn't.
That's how much
that wouldn't scare me. I would like to be able to come back and forth. No, I'm not saying like
I'd like to
go there for like a day and come back.
It's not a must for me.
I would like
to. It's a must in my lifetime. I want to go to space.
No, it's a must for. No, I meant it's not a must to come back.
So like we come back. So for me, it'd be a must because I would love to come back, like go there, live there
and
for like 10 years, come back and be like, hey, like I lived on the moon, like.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
You want to share your experience because that's how you better everything for everybody.
If it came down to it, I would definitely go back and I'd be like, I'm dying on the moon. Like I'm dying on this floating fucking.
Dude, imagine how fucking like you see the pictures, but imagine seeing that with your own eyes. Because like I'll see a picture of you and it's just a picture of you.
Yeah.
And I know you in person. Like
it's
different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
When you see someone in person and interact with them, it's so much better.
Yeah.
No, you're right. How is
imagine
the moon
how
on that?
Beautiful. Like you would see the Earth and you just be like, wow, I'm seeing the planet I grew up on.
It's
like,
humbling.
Would you rather be out there in a spaceship or like be out there in like spacesuit, a spacesuit, or would you rather be like walking through like artificial?
Walk. Just space, like how they do now on the International Space Station when they do the spacewalks. I watch those, like they have the video streams on YouTube.
Yeah, the live ones.
I watch that shit.
Showing just the bed. Yeah, remember?
Dude, sometimes I'll be fucked up drunk and just watching that shit. I'm like, dude, this guy is literally walking outside in space, above the Earth, like
fixing it with a wrench.
Well, this is so random. You guys ever seen the show called?
So fucking awesome.
You ever seen the show called Space Force?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
You ever seen it?
Mm-hmm. No, but it's the newer. It's a
That's
live
with
action
Steve Carell.
Yeah. So this is one part you should definitely watch it because you'd like it. I don't know if you like Steve Carell or anything, but if it's interesting. But there's one part where they have a monkey in space. He's like, oh, dude, and then he fucks up, but they're like, oh, like fuck.
The monkey dropped the wrench. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Umbrella Academy?
Hell yeah, I have. First season was lit.
Spoil it for me.
I started watching it, but I haven't finished it yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't spoil it.
You can spoil it, and I'll still watch it. That's how much I like the show.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
I'll cut it out for spoilers.
Well, still, have you seen it?
No. He doesn't want to spoil it because I like the show.
Are you gonna watch it?
Probably not.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I don't know. I just don't find much interest in it for some reason. Is that?
It's hard. It's hard to get into if you're not into it.
I put it on one day randomly and just got into it.
I'm sure if I watched, like, actually sat down and just was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, I would, you know what I mean?
It's not like the best fucking show ever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that, but it's good. It's pretty good.
I feel like they say that with every show on Netflix or anything. You heard that?
It was my pup. She's crying. Mel is having a bad dream. It's Gonzo underneath Dan. He's having a bad dream.
He's underneath me?
Yeah, he's having a bad dream.
Oh, shit.
He's having a dream that you're chasing him. No, I'm just kidding.
Dad's gonna beat me. Just give me food, Dad. Not beats. No.
I'm sure.
What do you think a dog thinks about?
I think they think about
chasing things.
Yeah, chasing things.
They're always so happy to see you. Like,
I think they think about their scariest things, like lightning going off, or thunder, or their owner getting mad, or
probably.
Yeah.
I think probably their biggest fears are probably abandonment.
Yeah,
like just being left alone. Like,
wasn't that everybody's biggest fear?
Or their owner being mad at them, the alpha attacking them. That's how a dog thinks.
True. I'm trying to. It's hard for me to think as a dog, though. I mean, you have two dogs. So.
I just think, like, what I'm thinking when I say that is, if you're a dog and your life is that you're in a pack of other dogs, and your biggest lead dog is mad at you, you would probably dream about that later. If you were the dog in charge. Not like that. I don't like that.
Not another joke like that.
No, dude, we got to stay away.
What about this, though? Think about it as you. Like, you have random dreams, right?
Yeah.
Like, your dreams never really involve...
No, they're just random shit.
For
That's the same
me,
thing
like,
with
my
them.
real life and my dreams are completely different. Like, it's just always, like, just create... Like, I still have the same people that I know and, like, stuff like that in my dreams. But they have nothing to do with what
how much of what you're thinking about is human, though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do we know dogs don't have the same shit?
I don't know, but I'm just saying that based on, like, an animal, like, if I was to observe the way that you would approach, like, training a dog, I would say that a dog just kind of experiences things as they come, and then their dreams are kind of just like what you're basically saying, a roll of the dice. There's just a bunch of random shit happening.
Yeah.
But it's just things that they actually have experienced. Their imagination isn't like ours.
It's not as
it's
crazy.
No way.
They don't know about fucking SpaceX.
If they do, it's on a different level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
It's like
a shooting star.
Yeah, like they smell something or something. Like I don't think they're like us, where our brains are when we're dreaming. It's just a whole bunch of randomness that we create. Yeah. But I do think they dream just like that, but with things they've seen and experienced that their brains create from that.
Dude, all right. So this is something that used to happen to me when I would dream, right?
And I would have now, huh?
Yeah. So I would have like sex dreams with a specific person, and then I would always have sex with them.
You can say on camera it was me.
Like after the dream.
Oh, like a premonition. Like a premonition.
Yeah.
You're talking about a premonition.
But I would have those dreams of like having sex with a girl.
So glad we're on this topic because I have a
sex.
good question.
Whoa.
Is that weird?
No, it's called a premonition. It's called a premonition.
Does that happen for a lot of people? Or
no, it's not super like I think. Okay, I'm not about to even answer it like I'm like one of those people that's like. By the way, you have special powers. Like your dick sees the future. You better go.
So that was a light in your pants I saw earlier. No,
E.T. flew home. You're just trying to find the next girl he's gonna smash. No, but they call that. It's called a premonition. Like when somebody, it's like being super intuitive.
vision.
Yeah, it's like a vision.
It would
of
only
sex.
happen with sex dreams, though. Nothing I
Maybe
ever
you're
else
just
dreamed
super
about.
in tune with sex. Who knows?
Yeah.
That would
Who
make
knows?
sense.
That would make sense. That's
I mean, I'm turning 30 and I'm
But
still
they-
not
I
slowing
mean,
down, dude. I'll tell you
Dude,
that,
amazing
bro.
things with their bodies.
Yeah,
like
that's
people
true.
that, and I'm not talking about like athletes. I mean people that do like next level shit. That's like, holy fuck, how did you do that? Like, who knows what we're actually capable of? We're a
That's
young
true.
species. Like,
Very
okay,
young.
we're like 1,000,000 years old. Okay, what's the galaxy? We don't even know that. We're young. Okay, there's the answer. We don't even know we're young.
And how much have we forgotten over time?
There it is.
A
How
lot.
much history have we lost from
Yeah.
Egypt to
Dude,
the African
Shit
culture
that we used to just be
to
like, yeah,
Spaniards,
this is humans, bro.
Portuguese?
This is how we are.
They.
We forgot about it sometimes.
I think
because-
so, yeah.
and I
Probably
forget
because
which one
people
it
were like,
was.
oh,
Shit got weird.
I'm young, that's stupid old people shit.
Well,
and people forgot about it.
Maybe.
So-
The next generation was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
we
The
don't
we
Bible-
ain't meditating no more.
So the Bible.
I'm using it for Spanish right now.
This
Okay,
is,
that's
this,
different,
This
though.
is
Yeah.
totally random, but this is just from earlier. When there's like 5 different civilizations that have the Noah's Ark story. Where
You
there
can
was a
leave that
giant flood.
Really?
below your
Yeah.
feet. Just leave it below your feet.
Yeah.
The Noah's Ark
I'll
story
grab
is
it.
interesting.
India
but
was
it's also,
India was one of them. You okay, dude?
Yeah, sorry, my it's just my hand hurts. It's fine.
Well, we have the Bible version. India is another version. I think there's like another version, and also the where Abraham supposedly was going to sacrifice his son,
oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
God stopped him.
Okay.
That's supposed to be the same spot where fucking Muhammad ascended.
You guys know I went to like church my whole like young life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the
Yeah.
But
organ
you're,
player, dude.
Piano player,
but it's
drum
Christian,
player.
right?
It's Christian but apostolic Pentecostal,
Okay, that's a
which
little
is like
different, a little
speaking in
different.
tongues, Bible thumping, running down
Yeah,
the
it's a little
aisles type
different.
of shit.
Well, that's a
It's pretty wild.
pretty
Whoa.
crude.
Whoa.
That's a pretty crude way to put that. It's not.
What was
how
that?
No. That's literally what happened. Like our church was like people running down the aisle, speaking in tongues, like crying, screaming.
They were probably
shouting.
talking about.
like-
Dude, okay, hold on. Go on. I want to hear the rest of the
So
story.
this church I went
Because
to,
I know what he's talking about.
Well,
It's
'cause
I
not
know.
accurate, but
No,
it
no,
is
it's
accurate.
super accurate.
It's super accurate.
okay,
He's
let's-
right.
let's-
I'm 100%.
He's right. He's
like,
right.
This is exactly how my church was. It's the
Keep
Rock
going.
Church Grove, which they had a rock rancho for a while. That was like by the Mountain Mike's Pizza.
Oh, shit, yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So we went to that church, and that's where I started playing like drums and piano for them. And I was like
Oh,
growing
wow.
in the church. Like I grew up there for like a long time, and basically like this was the branch church that I was playing piano at and stuff like that. And one day I was like practicing in the building, and then all of a sudden this girl comes in that I liked, and then we have sex in the church. And that was one thing that happened there, and it was just like she was like one of the pastor's like daughters or some shit like that, right?
shit.
So it was like a whole.
I
big
love
thing.
music all
I
of a
know,
sudden.
right?
Yeah, but she loved the drums because I was practicing the drums. Cause I,
I
was
bet.
Yeah,
like,
but
Did
you
you
like
beat-
the drum on her balls.
Well, no, it was
No,
like
I was
when
gonna say
first-
he liked to beat that bass up,
Well,
bro.
no,
He
it was-
kicked those
It was
drums,
when I
bro.
first started like learning drums, right?
Yeah, you beat those cakes.
No, well, yeah, but no.
I'm
But like,
sorry. Go ahead.
I was just playing the drums and I was like practicing, and then that
That's
happened.
lit.
And like this whole thing was like we would go to these like conferences and all this, and they were super like anti-gay, anti-this, anti.
Oh,
You're talking, like, early
okay.
2000s,
I'm sorry.
before-
when you
before
said the name,
2010.
Yeah,
when
this is
you
a
said-
long-ass time,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Hold on. When you said the
We're
name
low-cast.
earlier, and I was like, oh, he's getting it. Like he's just being a little blunt. No, I see what he's saying now.
No, like this.
No,
church
I,
was, like,
I was wrong.
that.
My bad. I see
So
what you're
like
saying now.
they would run down the aisles and like talk in tongues.
I see.
So one of the weirdest things they would do is like the preacher would be preaching, and all of a sudden someone in the audience would get up and start.
Yeah.
And like speaking in a fucking.
God, spirit. I know what you mean now.
And then someone else would get up and be like, "I understood that."
Yeah.
And say what
he said,
would-
I need to get better insurance rates.
they would-
What's going on here? I'm getting terrified,
no,
dude.
they would interpret this made up fucking language because they said I spoke in tongues, right? Like that was like the passing.
Why are we
ritual
just
thing.
hearing about this in this
I know,
way?
I know, right?
Like we've known you for a while, and you've told us how fucked up your church was, but you've never told this
I never
story.
went into detail because it was not that interesting to
Well,
me.
you know what?
Now
You're
it is.
selfish. You're a very selfish man. We're your
alright,
best friends, and you're just,
Go on.
So-
you
Alright.
tell this story loud enough for me to hear from the bathroom because I want to hear this shit, bro.
bro. So I was in that church. And like that shit would happen, and they would be like, God said this and that, and fucking like whatever, man. They would say like, oh, if you're gay, you're gonna get struck down by lightning or fucking like crazy shit, bro. They would interpret shit and be like, someone in this audience is guilty of something. Like, yeah, no shit. There's 2,000 people here, bro. Somebody's guilty.
Somebody would hella like be like, "It's me."
It's me, and they'd feel all guilty. Oh, and then like they would like speaking in tongues was like the fucking thing.
So hilarious.
So speaking in tongues was like the thing. Like you had to do that, or you weren't like fucking saved, or whatever. You weren't gonna make it to heaven, or what the fuck ever. So like I would pretend, and I would like cry, like fake cry, and fucking.
You got good at it.
Dude, I would just make random words up that I heard other people say. And I'll just put them all together and be like, yeah, you spoke in tongues. You're one of us now, basically.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah.
You got good at it.
Well, yeah. I basically hear other people do it, and I just put random words that people would say together, and they would be like, yes, you spoke in tongues tonight. You got the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I see
what
what
they
you
would call
this
it.
up now. Okay, yeah.
Jeez.
And I would be like, no, I fucking made that. And I would know, like, I made that up in my head. So these other people
You
must
are
be making it up
bullshitting.
too.
Yeah, they're bullshitting. That's crazy.
So I got out of there, and when I got out of there, one of the dudes fucking called me and was like, are you sure you want to do this, blah, blah, blah. I was
I
like,
was just about to fuck you.
Oh my
and it
god!
was an
for
older
real.
guy, too. So you never know, man.
Well, you're welcome, dude.
Dude, I was like a cadet, which is like
yeah.
in like a Catholic church or something. It's
So-
like someone who like
So
has a
he,
job.
so what he brought the story up for though, because I like this a lot,
For that,
was no, because he understood
No,
their fake
that's-
language,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I just want to point out that's
No,
why
no,
you'd
no.
be great at real languages.
Well, no, I made up their fake language.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I
didn't
know.
understand the
That's how
fucking word.
good
That
you
last
were.
part that he brought up.
Oh, fake
Okay. We went to a non-anar, which is like Narcotics Anonymous for
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like victims of that, pretty
Right, right.
much. And we went to this one and I guess these like we were new, so people started talking to us. And this one older ass dude, he was hella old. He was talking like for some reason he just really liked me, and he started talking to me a lot. And then we went to a couple
For
meetings.
some reason.
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That booty boy.
I'm just nice, so maybe he was like, oh, whoa.
No, I think he was like, "Is your name Ben or Bahimi?"
What was weird though is like, okay, so this is weird. All I ever did was give him my first name, like write down like so, and we stopped showing up after a couple meetings, and like a couple weeks later, I got an email.
Oh, he found all your shit.
And he was like, "Hey Ben, this is
He fucking
blah blah
doxed
blah."
you, bro.
And he was like, "I noticed you haven't been coming to the meetings. I missed you. Like I
Holy
wish."
shit.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I told my sister, I was like, "Is this dude like talking about like something else?" And I showed her. And she's like, "Nah, I think this old guy was trying to fucking get at you." And I was like, "What the fuck,
bro?
dude?"
He wants that cookie.
Dude.
And I just remember looking back. I was like, "Oh shit!" I just remember just like. Because
He's gonna fuck
what
you.
you're
Have you guys been hit on by gay people?
that
A lot.
dude. Yeah, that
A lot.
atmosphere. That
I don't
like,
mind that at all either.
that
None of this
atmosphere
shit.
though is like everybody's supposed to support each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I guess like I don't know what the fuck happened though, but like maybe I was just really nice
Can
to
I
him.
just tell you, you weren't supposed to suck his dick. Don't feel bad.
Okay, thank you. Dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
dude. Yeah. I think
Fuck
there's
it.
probably a lot of people who take advantage of those type of meetings and stuff.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There was
I
one
think there's probably like
Careful,
a.
right?
What'd you
that I realized I was like,
I'm in a sex addicts meeting. I can't fucking.
it was one of those meetings that I was like, doesn't that make me like a fucking like
Yeah, creeper for sure.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely
I need to take a step back.
yeah, I was like, I won't approach her at all. There's something weird's gonna happen.
They're probably the best meetings to meet those type
Yeah.
of people.
You want to meet girls that you like treat like shit? Yeah, dude.
No, I mean just like if you want to get fucked.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I don't like
probably
that.
a
No, I'm
good
just
way
kidding.
to go.
That's
I mean,
true.
you can't really strike out. Like
They're like, hey, you're new. I haven't seen
true.
you here before.
I would imagine because it's a bunch of sex addicts going to sex addicts.
Well, I didn't go. Okay, first off, I didn't go to sex addicts anywhere.
That was my addition to the
Yeah.
story,
It
and
was
I
another
snuck it in there. But you liked my story better, so we'll go with Dan's version. That was a way better story
I
to
thought
tell.
this whole time it was like sex addicts.
No,
No,
I
dude.
snuck that in there.
Yeah,
I brainwashed
I've never-
you a little bit.
Dead.
I was like thinking this whole time I could probably fuck this girl you're saying? And
I was wondering. I was like, because like if you
sex
think,
addicts,
because
I would have been like, I'm surprised I haven't seen you there, bro.
no, hey, you know what though? If you think about that story from what we were really talking about, what it really sounded like was you went to like this alcoholic drug addiction like victims thing, and Dan was like, "I better tell Easy to fuck chicks."
Let me tell you, dude, you ain't wrong, bro. You ever seen Breaking Bad where they're like, where they were at the thing? He's like, he went to the rehab place. And then he had his friends come. They're like, "Yeah, I had this new stuff called the blue stuff."
Yeah.
And like, I shouldn't even be talking about it. And then he ended up banging
So
one of the
Jesse.
chicks.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jesse.
So,
Right.
When are we gonna get a show like that again?
no.
Never.
Did you
Really? Never?
Did you see El Camino? The
movie on Netflix. Yeah, I don't like
it's
it.
supposed to be out.
Didn't see
It was
it.
hilarious because everybody's hella fat and old.
I don't like it.
The Malcolm in the Middle guy's fat and old now?
He's not
already
Malcolm.
old.
Not Malcolm in the Middle.
Brian.
Guy.
No, he's not even in that movie though.
No, Bryan Cranston?
Yeah, he's not even in the movie anymore.
No.
He's not in the movie?
No.
Well, there's one part, but that's all.
It's like a cameo, right?
Yeah.
That's because he died. He died or whatever, right?
In season whatever 7 or 5
The last
or 6.
episode,
Yeah.
so.
Spoiler alert, but if you
episode.
haven't watched that, Jesus.
I
It's
know,
your fault.
Christ,
That's like
man.
more than 10 years old now.
You're sleeping.
That was one of the best shows ever.
No. Well, when it first came out, it was more than 10 years. So, we got super off track, but that's okay. I loved it. I love this kind of talk. And we're gonna talk more about this off camera, but we can still talk more. But I want to talk about more of the stuff that came out earlier today. I don't think Dan's seen any of it, but
Probably not. I was sleeping all day.
well, first I want to just talk about games that are gonna come out in the next month. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and NBA 2K 21.
Yeah.
And Marvel's Avengers. Those are the only games that are going to come out next month. If anybody wants to check those out, I recommend Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. If you already have 2K 2020, unless you're one of those people who want to, jump into that next. I mean, 2020 is alright. 2021. Funny how they put Lillard on the. If you look at the cover,
They put him on the cover?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's not the Mamba version.
Wow.
No.
No, the Mamba version is Mamba Forever has Kobe on it.
For 2021?
Yeah, for NBA.
Makes sense.
It's
Yeah,
Lillard.
That's the biggest event. Of the
It's
NBA.
Lillard, Zion, and then I think the Mamba. So,
Yeah.
I mean, from what I've seen, I don't know.
It's like a fan-made art.
That's crazy. Lillard. I mean, he's had really good games this year, like 60-point.
At least that was the picture I seen on the website that was promoting. But
I mean, it would make sense from like a player standpoint.
yeah,
He's been really good this year, but yeah.
we can go off on a whole nother, another
Yeah.
tangent. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, it's probably the best game I would definitely check out. Walking Dead.
Is it like the old ones? The new Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Yes, it's 1 and 2, but
Remastered.
remastered.
Like missions and shit?
yeah,
yeah,
just
it's
one
all the
straight
same.
line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's all
thing.
linear.
A
linear
It's
skate
to
game.
the definition
Yeah.
linear. Like you just hit combo lines.
Really?
That's remember that's what 1
It
and
was
2
like
were.
Well, that's the
get
best
the
thing
high
about it.
score.
Yeah,
the
but
pro
it wasn't.
Score,
But
you
it's
know
like
what I
what
mean?
Ben brought up last time. 4 and Underground were really
Collect
there.
skate.
Yeah, like were really when they started going into storylines.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see more of that, the newer Tony Hawks and
I
everything.
hope we get a Breath of the Wild 2.
We probably will. That's
I'm waiting for that.
yeah. They're
Breath of the Wild was that's one thing you'll love on Switch. When you get a Switch,
yeah. I've been wanting to buy a Switch.
get a Switch and
We're
get
talking
Breath
about
of the
Zelda?
Wild.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild game is there's so much like secret shit in it.
Oh,
But
dude, a
after I
lot of
beat the
Easter
game-
eggs.
After you beat the game, you go back to before you beat the game basically.
And
is
dude,
when it
I'm-
saves it.
I'm honestly a super nerd, and I know about like the Zelda timelines and the split timelines and like which.
You'll
is,
love it, man.
You know what I mean?
You'll love it.
I'm
I
hella
promise
je-
you'll spend so much time.
I'm
on
jealous
that
that
game.
you picked
It's
up
like
a.
Skyrim for Zelda.
I'm jealous that you picked up a Switch because like there's not just the Zelda classics, but like
Dude.
everything that's on there. On
Yeah.
top of it, you guys got all the Pokemons
well, I
too.
got the Zeldas, Mario.
I've just been playing hella Pokemon lately.
NBA
too.
2K 19 and 20. I got
I'm
that
sorry,
shit
I'll
on there.
never play those games on the Switch.
Not on
though.
Switch,
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
They're not that
even-
good. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
As a Switch owner, like playing those games, they're dumbed down in graphics. They don't
Yeah,
Yeah,
perform as
that's
well.
how Nintendo's always
Yeah.
Not
been
as
with the
many-
major
like,
releases.
When you go to the park on Xbox, whatever version it's on now, I'm sure it's like people are there in the park.
Oh, I don't. Even
I go in the
play
park, and unless it's like a special event, there's nobody there.
it.
yeah.
So there's not that big of a player base, but
It's a
it's
Switch.
the only
Nintendo's
console I have,
different.
and I didn't want to get it on computer. I only have keyboard and mouse. I don't have a controller for my computer.
Yeah, that'll definitely.
So I
discourage
got
you
it for
from
my
buying
Switch.
that.
So it works, and single player is fun,
Yeah.
but multiplayer is not where it would be
Yeah.
if I was like on a popular console that
Yeah.
plays that popular for that game anyway. Because Nintendo Switch sold more than anything, and it's a super popular console, but it's not like NBA 2K's console.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. Yeah. It's like when Web of Shadows came out for Spider-Man on
for the-
PlayStation 2 or whatever.
For PC is
Yeah,
completely
then the
different.
PC version was insane.
Yeah.
And then you got it on PS2 and it was a side scroller. And you're like,
Yeah.
they're really selling this like the main game? That's like not the game. Like, play the PC version. The game is an open world game.
Right.
So I think that's kind of the same
I
thing.
did get the new Mario for Switch.
Odyssey.
It's not really new anymore,
It's the
but
newest
Mario that's
Yeah.
a real Mario game. And the last Mario game I played was on the GameCube. Forget what it was called.
Mario Party.
No. It was like the single player Mario game for the
Oh,
GameCube.
the 3D world. Not 3D
Yeah.
world. It was
Paper Mario?
No.
It was really good. It was like
the
one
most,
of the best
it's
Mario games.
like one of the most
Besides
recent
Mario
story mode.
64. And between all of those Mario games, like Mario 64, the one for the GameCube, and then this one is the best, honestly.
You're talking about on the most recent release of the storyline.
Odyssey.
Yeah, no, you're talking about the most recent. Yeah, Mario.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So that's the one that I just got, and I played it for like.
Which one for
couple days
GameCube are you
now.
guys talking about though?
For GameCube?
You guys just said GameCube? Or?
It had a squirt gun and shit, and like.
I think he's talking about Map Builder.
No, I'm talking about like the full blown single player Mario.
But I don't think that was on GameCube though.
It was on GameCube. For 100% sure it was on GameCube. It was
So,
on.
what should I look at? Mario games on
just-
GameCube?
Yeah, GameCube Mario games. Mario games on GameCube.
It was like it was like the first time you could go like around different stuff and like the world was more.
Oh,
3D.
you're talking about scoring stuff. You're talking about Mario.
Oh, no, he's on to something. Yeah, what is that?
When they're on the
It was for
Mario
GameCube.
Sunshine.
Yes, Sunshine. There you go.
Yeah.
You
That's
said
it.
scoring stuff. I was like, what?
Yeah.
No. When
Because he
you
had the
first
squirt
said that, I
gun
thought
around.
the Map
Yeah.
Builder. I thought the Map
No,
Builder.
no.
Mario
yeah.
Maker.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Honestly, out of
Sunshine.
all those, it's like I thought Mario 64 was the greatest of all time, but this one is so much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like
I haven't played it. I want to check
you
it
can
out
get
though.
like 30 stars on a map, and you're like, how the fuck do they hide all these fucking stars? But
Dude.
it's crazy.
I don't. I wanted to always play the Pokemon games, and Zelda's always a win when it comes to any Nintendo. You have to get
Most
Zelda,
definitely.
right?
It was so
But,
good
like,
this one.
I have to be honest. I
It's hard to sell me.
that this Nintendo generation is gonna be the one that's like either you guys are gonna like do something really amazing that beats the PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
It like puts their dick in the ground, or you're gonna do what you've done for the last 3 releases, where you always release after
Yeah.
the next gen. And if that's the case, you guys are gonna fuck up.
Well,
Because
I mean,
like the Switch
you think
is a
about
big deal.
The
It is,
Switch
and
was like a big innovation, and they fucking sold more than anyone else.
Yeah.
well,
Like,
but
it's,
how
it's the most sold
I
thing
know, but how-
besides like
But what's
the Atari or some shit.
But hold on. They sold that with a specific audience, and which games came out at launch?
Breath of the Wild, I think, was
Yeah,
one of them.
there you
Mario
go.
Odyssey
Mario-
too.
So how many Zelda fans are there alone that are like, I'll buy that console only for that?
Yeah,
Dude,
A lot.
yeah.
A lot.
It was a
A
lot.
lot.
So when you think
It
about,
was.
so that's what I mean. I think my question is still relevant
Especially
of being
people in
like,
Japan.
yeah, exactly. So I think my question is still
that's the
relevant.
best game on Switch. Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
best game on Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't got to play the Pokemon games.
Well, here's the thing.
The new ones are pretty dope though.
I know.
The Breath of the Wild game brings the physical, like, oh, you have to tilt the controller and this shit.
But you gotta also remember
That's in the game.
Breath of
and-
the Wild is also made for the Wii U. So
Well, yeah. But
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Because I remember,
It's-
I
I'll
remember
tell you,
my
it's
ex
better,
owning
it's
it.
better on the Switch.
oh, most
100%.
definitely.
Oh, for fucking sure, yeah. Any gen, that's gonna be like people's argument for GTA.
It's so
It's
good.
better on PlayStation
No, I
5.
mean, they got like old games like Skyrim's on the Switch and Diablo and fucking what's that game? That's
You
like
know what's crazy is
GTA,
just-
but fucking not GTA. It's Saints Row.
oh, Saints Row, I
Row's
love
on
those
there.
games.
That type of shit's on there. So there's all kind of games on there, but there's a lot of indie games that are just fun, like time killers that you don't really get on other platforms.
Yeah. No, they have a lot of indie games, and they do have their own.
They have like
Nintendo.
a lot of mobile type games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
They
aren't really meant for a console, but they are.
I'm mad that they're gonna shut down the 3DS fucking market soon because.
Dude, are they?
Yeah.
I still have my 3DS. I haven't beat.
In like a year, they're gonna, or
You
like
like
at the end of the
time?
year, they're gonna. I just
They
bought
need
the.
to shut that shit down, dude. Nobody's playing fucking handhelds anymore.
No, handhelds are pretty. Well, Switch.
I'll play my
Switch.
Switch is a handheld.
It's a handheld.
That's not the same. Come on, compare
It's
that.
better.
Hold on. That's not what I said. Was it better or worse? I said it's the same. Is that not the same thing as the early 2000 Game Boy Color, just in 2020? Is it no? Hold on. Listen, you're. I think you're. Hold on, wait.
That's a hard comparison.
You're just looking into the physical aspects of it. What I'm saying is that you're getting a handheld fucking gaming unit,
Yeah.
right? And what my question was, what my statement was that the consoles nowadays that are handheld are completely fucking different from what handhelds used to be.
Definitely.
So when you're talking about which one they're finally stopping,
The 3DS.
the 3DS, how is that anywhere near a Switch?
It's
It's not.
definitely nowhere near a Switch.
There it is. That's
But
what I meant. So
what
when
I'm
you're
saying, though,
when you give me that
it's-
heavy side,
it's also-
I'm like, yeah, of course, the Switch is next level.
It's awesome.
But
Next
have you
level.
played a 3DS though?
Yeah, dude,
I have a 3DS.
it doesn't
and a
matter.
Switch.
I played Game
That's
Boy
the only
Color,
Nintendo
and
shit
that
I
was
have.
my shit that I would have put over anything, over any time. But it doesn't mean
That's
it's
like
the
saying,
same
have
thing.
you played? To me, that's kind of like saying, have you played PlayStation? And you're like, yeah, I played a PlayStation 2.
The only thing
No.
I really loved
Hold
about
on.
Game Boy
Dude,
Color
You know
was
what you're
Dude,
saying
yeah.
to me?
Pokemon.
It's
No,
kind
because
of
the
like.
PSP. You got to remember because
Hold on, you know what you're saying
You
to
were
me?
a big PSP fan, though.
Hold
right?
on, it's kind of like what you're saying to me. What it reminds me of is actually like, have you played a PSP Vita? And you're like, yeah, and they'd be like, cool. Hey, the
forgot about
PS5
that
is
thing.
coming out tomorrow. That's how it sounds to me. All I'm saying is that you compare this old ass console that's finally getting put out
I'm
to a
saying-
Switch. It's
I-
not the same thing.
I'm not gonna disagree. I'm totally not gonna disagree with
The
that.
3DS is dope though.
It is, dude.
It's really dope.
You can
It's
get,
one of the best consoles.
I can guarantee
yeah.
you can get as much satisfaction as a Game Boy Advance from a 3DS game. But when you play a 3DS game, you're gonna get a lot more than you ever could. Than
On 3DS, it's
No, I believe you. Let's go lighter.
You guys
because you're honest.
you guys can have the rest of the Heinekens.
Well, thanks. I'm just
Well,
Twist
thanks.
Are these Swiss off?
Yeah, they're twist offs. They're twist offs.
God.
Shit, I got pussy hands.
No, you just don't know slippery.
What happened to you, Dad? I thought you were supposed to be the man with the ultimate grip.
Dude, I used to grip my dick a lot harder, man.
Welcome to being old, my brothers, right here, dude. Getting old, being able to grip your dick harder.
This is
If I
going to be
use-
one of the
if I
most
grip my
longer.
dick
This
like
will be
I
one of the
used to-
longer podcasts.
You're just gonna go through and go cut.
This, depending on it's already 2 hours, which don't mind. We can keep on going. I love it. It's fucking. I live for this shit.
I
Honestly.
forgot
Well,
we're
and
doing a podcast.
I know
man.
if it wasn't so hot, this would be legit like just
Honestly, I
like hella
got
fun
used
as
to it.
fuck.
I got used to it. I'm drunk.
Okay.
My body got kind of.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
just
I don't
you're,
feel the heat.
okay. You're Mexican. You're Irish. I'm Portuguese. I'm on a boat in the sea.
You're half Portuguese, half.
Fuck, man, let's
no,
go.
I'm Portuguese.
Fuck. What are the? What is it called?
What?
I fucked this joke up.
Yeah, you
so
did.
Bad,
Hey, but by
so
the way,
bad.
I'm second generation
Good job,
Portuguese American. Now we have to hear Josh talk about second generation Portuguese.
Oh, what are those dudes that were the
All right,
Amish? God damn, you're half fucking
Dude, the
Portuguese.
Amish are crazy, bro.
I don't even remember
How
why I
many
made that
perverts do you
joke.
think there are that are Amish? That's what I want to know.
How many what?
Perverts. I bet you those Amish.
You
people
know what
are
I want to know?
freaks.
How many just
What is this? What's the one?
go there, dog? We're not gonna go there.
Okay.
Next.
Well, okay. I'm gonna call you out, Josh. You've been saying this was never gonna be made. It was never gonna be made, but guess what?
Batman Beyond.
New Mutants.
Dude, that's because they've canceled it like 100 times.
They had to cancel the. So
And it wasn't when you brought it up, you were like, oh, it's only because of COVID. That's not true. This happened back when the movie was first made. They had to push it forward.
it was also they had something on. They're promoting it on Netflix or
Okay,
Hulu. Hulu.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's Hulu.
What the hell were you just smoking? Oh, that your vape. I was like, that shit smells hella good.
I know. I'm like,
It doesn't
did
taste
you burn
good
the
as it
candle?
smells,
I was like, this fool smoking a blunt without us? Like, what's going on? He's like,
I took 2 hits. I'm good.
Baby.
You were
Getting
following
into-
Mike Tyson. I want to
Yeah.
see who
I still
Dan.
follow him.
I know you do. Or I mean, I would imagine you do. I don't
He's
know.
my
you do.
favorite boxer.
But
of
what
all
I'm
time.
saying, are you excited about his fights?
Yeah, 100%.
What's
he
your
looks
outcome?
like a monster.
Come on, no.
Mike Tyson will win. 100%.
That's my boy.
What if he
Like-
died?
No.
Dude, honestly, if
Did
you
you
watch
see-
his videos,
I-
you would not fight this guy.
I was just
Oh, dude,
gonna
I would
say,
never
I
fight
showed,
Mike
no.
Tyson.
I
I would
showed
never.
Ben. I showed Ben.
Do you think
remember?
you could fight Mike Tyson?
Me?
Right
Dude,
now.
I'm the most confident person in the world, and I'd be like, not Mike Tyson.
I wouldn't fight.
No way.
Did you
No
see
way.
his videos, his new training videos?
He would beat your ass so
50s.
fast.
He's
bro.
in his 50s.
Yeah. No,
He
he's
would
pretty
hit
old.
you, and you
Or he's
wouldn't
up
even
there.
get close to him.
Dude.
He can dodge the best,
Dude,
and he can hit
training
harder
videos,
than anyone.
his training videos were really next level.
Yeah,
He's
really crazy.
Yeah.
They really were.
He's
I was
a
impressed.
fucking beast, and he just came back and he's fucking cut, bro. Like he's
like, I've
still
been smoking weed off the
250
Tyson
pounds.
Ranch.
I know, right?
Bro, he's still like 200 something pounds, right?
Can you
Still fucking
imagine
just
the publicity?
Snap, snap, snap.
Can you
Like,
imagine the publicity he's gonna get if he bites another person's ear off?
I don't think he will,
No, he won't.
but
But I'm
if
just
he
saying.
did,
I called it.
you know, he'd be pretty popular.
All right, let's get back on track here. We got fucking
A lot to
way,
talk about,
way,
yeah.
way off. We were talking about New Mutants, but then I wanted to segue into the DC fandom.
Oh, yeah.
about the thing
The new
about
event.
Which one is DC? I don't keep.
Batman,
Marvel,
Superman, Shazam, all those guys.
So first, one of the things I wanted to bring up is Wonder Woman 1984. That one's coming up pretty soon. They
I
showed
can't
the
believe
trailer.
you fucking forgot the blow wraps, but go ahead.
Anyways, I bought the pipe, so at least we got something to smoke.
I have pipes.
Oh, I don't see them.
Who wants a shot of Jameson?
I like his ass. No, I need.
So just put me in the upside down world.
I get fucked up, man. I got nothing to do tomorrow.
There's no. So Batman.
so what do you see anything about Wonder Woman and how they bring
Oh,
in
yeah.
Cheetah?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah. For sure.
Thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts since you're the DC guy.
Cheetah doesn't look too bad, and
Isn't she supposed to bring in some like multiverse type of shit?
Yeah, but she also brings in a whole bunch of scientific shit, so I'm not really sure if I'm convinced about that yet with Wonder Woman. However, I will say that I may have been. I want to see what happens with it, but Robert Pattinson as Batman is not looking all of a sudden so bad.
I have one thing I have to say about that. I don't like his voice.
He sounds just like Christian Bale to me.
No.
Christian Bale was Batman one time, right?
Yeah, that
Yes.
was when it was Heath Ledger's
For-
Joker,
for-
and yeah.
For that Batman though, I didn't because he tried to do the Dark Knight kind of voice. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the trailer, it was fucking sick. He boom 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 boom.
Yo, okay, hold on, Dan. You would love this. So
Yeah.
the trailer for this Batman, fucking with Robert Pattinson, that scene
goes
when he's
all
like,
out, dude.
he's like Robert Pattinson confronts this gang as Batman.
Like,
and
who the fuck are
he's
you?
like, who the fuck are you? And he looks at him and he's like, he literally grabs this fool and it's just like boom. Boom, and it goes into like this mode where he looks up and he looks down and he just goes into hog wild beat mode.
Yeah,
And Batman
it was
starts
pretty dope.
beating the fuck out of this fucking gang member, and you're just watching it and you're like,
And for real, the real emphasis on fuck because it was
dude,
fuck,
it was brutal. He literally
He was
like looks
grinding
up,
him.
and then he starts
About fucking time.
Oh man, it was so good, and I like I said, I've been talking a lot of shit about Robert Pattinson as
Me too,
Batman.
me too.
But that scene that Ben just said,
the voice
next
still.
level.
The voice for me still. I'll
Okay,
wait
we're
till
not-
I'll
we're
wait
not-
till the movie. I'll wait till the movie
Yeah, 'cause
comes out. I'll
remember
watch
what
it,
happened
but
with-
my early complaints is the voice.
Yeah, remember what happened with Ben Affleck? Remember
Yeah,
that the
true.
voice was different in the early
True.
trailers, and
Yeah.
then when they released them, they were like, they explained everything, and then it like became a thing that was like, oh, I get it, and nobody
Yeah.
cared anymore.
Yeah.
So who knows how they play that, and what changes?
Yeah, fucking. So, another thing, Suicide Squad 2 You see anything about that?
I did.
How they're having like a bunch of different people. It wasn't even like a trailer. It was kind of like a teaser.
It was just a teaser
A
with the
filming
posters.
teaser,
Yeah, exactly. And then they showed all the interviews.
Can't wait to get a dog, dude.
Dude, I'm jealous that you guys are even have dogs and getting dogs. I'm like, fuck.
Mello doesn't like your guys' bullshit on not able to stay on topic, but that's cool.
My bad.
Neither.
I'm just saying, like, fucking, dog would be nice.
Well, you got like what? 17 squirrels, 3 gerbils, 3 guinea pigs,
Squirrels,
and like 8 kittens.
I got a guinea pig.
Not you, him and his.
Dan has a guinea pig.
I got a guinea pig and I got a bearded dragon and I got a cat.
I got a bearded dragon too, but he don't see me bragging about it in public.
Your dick?
Sorry, yeah.
Does it puff up?
It does.
Because that
dude.
could be a disease.
It could, dude. Yeah, but you know what, dude? If I did, I got it from you, dude.
Wait,
shit.
Black Adam.
Oh yeah, so
Black Adam.
So
The Rock is gonna be in a superhero movie and he's gonna be a villain.
yeah, he plays.
Really?
He
Yeah.
plays the main
Do you
character.
remember
Black Adam.
Shazam?
You remember the movie Shazam that they did?
I remember Shazam with Shaq.
No,
Of
not
course,
that Shazam.
of course.
No, yeah, the new one where they're like Shazam and the kid turns into a powerful kid. I mean, a powerful.
It came out
last
couple-
like,
yeah,
2019.
I haven't seen
yeah.
it.
It was early 2019.
You might like that movie, but it's DC movie.
Yeah.
His arch nemesis is Black Adam. Well, Dwayne Johnson got cast as that, and then not only
good,
it looks
dude.
hella
Looks
good because
so
he's
good.
been getting jacked like
Yeah.
way
Really?
more so than
Dwayne Johnson or
The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Really?
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. And
Yes,
then he.
man.
how many
Yeah.
more steroids is he taking? Jesus
I don't know, but
Christ.
he's getting the most jacked I've ever seen him for this role. And then he kept.
Bro, he's got to have a heart problem.
Dude, he teased it for a
Maybe.
year.
Could have a
He
large
was
heart.
like, "Yo, there's about to be a power change, a power shift in the DC Comics universe," meaning he was attacking Superman. Well, during DC fandom, he was like, "There might be a chance where my Black Adam fights Superman."
Where his black ass
be
fights
dope,
Superman.
man.
His black Adam- his big black cock fights Superman. He beats down that little white Henry Cavill.
I am excited for this 100% though.
Yes.
I love The Rock, Dwayne Johnson as fucking.
I think he's gonna
Good.
kill it.
Yeah.
I think
He
he's
did
gonna
better
fucking kill it.
acting than WWF.
Wrestling, 100% better athlete, better actor than athlete.
I can't do the both eyebrows. I can't. I know, right?
I
For
mean,
real.
dude, you remember Rafiki or
Him and
Yeah,
Jim
Rikishi?
Carrey.
yeah, you're talking about
Yeah,
Rikishi. He was
I
the
met him.
Samoan.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you
He's
telling
cool.
me that when we were younger.
His cousin worked with
He, like,
me.
put his
He
ass
lived
cheeks
in
in your
His family lived in Sacramento.
You're like,
Yeah, we
you're
were
like,
in
hey,
the
could
same
you do?
apartments.
Yeah, my dad worked at EDS.
That's how I
and
met him.
You
that
guys were
dude.
like, hey, could you guys do the signature move? And he just shoved his ass cheeks in your guys' face.
We were like, we started
No.
wiggling our tongues.
No, it wasn't like that. We just took a picture together. But I remember
with
seeing
his
like
ass cheeks.
No, his forehead still had like the scars and all that
Yeah.
shit on it, and it was just like literally he was just staying at my friend's house.
Yeah.
Like
That's
someone
so
who was
cool,
just my
though.
friend, that was his cousin.
That's
You know,
crazy.
so it was pretty crazy. But like I was like a kid, you know, like 10 years old, some shit. Because I don't really get like how fucking cool this guy was. But I remember like seeing it and be like, oh, maybe wrestling isn't that fake.
Yeah,
You know, like
no, it's fake. But yeah, but still, they went through a whooping.
yeah.
They went through a.
He had the
serious-
scars on his head.
You have to do
and that's-
training and all that stuff.
That's what I remember
yeah.
was just seeing those scars, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Definitely have to be
So when he
athletic.
does get hit by a chair, it must
Oh,
be
for
real.
No, yeah, you have to get hit by chairs. You have to get fucked up. It's no joke. Like, but
Yeah.
like, as much as people shit on it, it doesn't deserve it. But at the same time, kind of does.
Yeah, I shit on that shit all day.
Oh, I do.
So.
It's fucking gay.
I wanted to hear your take on the Justice League.
Oh, did you watch the trailer for?
It's going to be on
Zack Snyder?
HBO Max.
Yeah, it's going to be on HBO Max. It's going to be 4 parts. It's going to come out in 1 hour parts for each part. You remember the Justice League movie
With Ben
that came
Affleck
out?
and all that.
Yeah, so they finally got to release the version of the original director Zack Snyder's version. So the original version is going to get released. Do you know what happened with that movie? Okay, quick story. So Zack Snyder was making the Justice League. You know that with Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah.
He started making it. His daughter committed suicide, and he had to be taken off the role. And Joss Whedon from Marvel came over and ruined the movie. He legit he sabotaged the movie. Like, and now people are like, actors are suing him because of unfair treatment on set.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's next level. Like, this dude's a fucking psycho. Anyways, So Zack Snyder got approved from HBO for like a $30 to $40 million script, budget to make that same movie, but with like final cuts that he wanted to do, not with Joss Whedon's, but with Zack Snyder's. So he fucking finally did it, and they released this trailer, and the very first scene in the trailer is fucking young Darkseid in the war with the original gods.
That's right,
and then everybody's like, "Where's Green Lantern?" And then in that first scene, when you see, and nobody's noticed this yet, so maybe we'll be the first ones to bring it up. But a whole bunch of people are like, "Where's Green Lantern? We were promised Green Lantern." Superman's like screaming in one scene, and there's like this green glow around the camera angle.
I heard about that.
And I was like, huh, maybe you guys are like kind of overlooking things right now. Like you're not.
I heard there's some Easter eggs about that too. So that's.
I have to be
crazy.
honest. The movie looks fucking amazing, and then the idea that the Flash is gonna have Michael fucking Keaton's Batman from the '80s, Tim Burton's Batman, is gonna be in the new Flash movie.
Wow.
I don't know Tim Burton's Batman. I never seen
from the '80s.
Really?
Nope, never.
It's
seen
your
it.
generation, you baby boy.
No, I'm a '90s baby, dude. 90s.
No, your generation is my generation.
1990, bro. That's
You're
when I
my
was born.
generation. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You're a Keaton baby.
You're Keaton, baby.
You watched Batman, Tim Burton, Val
Never
Kilmer.
seen it. Never seen any Batman movies. I never liked Batman.
Get out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I never
Never
seen
liked-
any
No,
of
I
that
believe
shit.
you. I believe you.
I
I believe
really haven't. I just never liked Batman. Never liked him because
So I think Justice
he's a wannabe superhero, dude. He's not a superhero.
He's Iron Man.
He's fuking
He's a
garbage.
better-
He's just a rich ass.
What about Iron Man?
actual
Iron Man.
guns
What about
and
Iron
shit.
Man?
Iron Man's gay too.
Who do you like?
I like Superman because he's a real superhero.
How?
He's actually super powered.
How?
Because he's a super nigga.
From
No, just kidding.
No, he's from another fucking planet. He can laser your ass. He can fucking.
Okay, I'm from
punch your ass.
Portugal.
You
It doesn't mean I can sell you
think
into
you
this.
could fight Superman? You think you could for
I
1
could.
second fight
I could.
Superman?
I could.
He would punch
If-
you once and you
Dude,
would die.
You know why?
I put him in a cock
You know why?
headlock.
He can fuck Mary
Cock
Jane. He can
headlock.
kill Mary Jane with
What
his
about-
dick.
Who's
What-
Mary Jane
Dan.
in the DCU?
Yo,
Not
Dan.
Mary Jane, whatever the fuck her
What
name
about
is.
what
Clark.
about what about Kryptonite?
Whatever. All I'm saying is Superman can literally fuck your girl to death.
Not my girl. I'd fuck
Any
him to
girl.
death.
So
Any girl in the world.
just real quick.
Thing that eventually Elon Musk's directly into the brain thing is going to be a thing.
Yeah,
No,
direct
nigga,
me
no.
into
I
your
listened to
brain,
the-
dude. I'm gonna figure out everything you know.
So
That's gonna be that, and I'm gonna figure out every pattern of your fucking body. And I'm gonna say, oh,
So this
Josh
is the-
likes this, but he doesn't like this. And
He
I'm
likes
gonna figure
pegging
out
at
all
the
your
90-degree angle.
I'm gonna dissect you at a puzzle level of just fucking. Oh, Josh likes this. Josh doesn't
So-
like that. Blah blah blah.
So this
blah.
is the end of...
this is the end of the segment.
I'm gonna be an AI inside your fucking body.
I can't wait to talk. I wish I recorded like our after talks. Anyways, real quick, WYR.
All
I
right.
don't know what that is.
Would you rather?
What would you rather do?
I would rather fuck a hot girl.
What?
Suck a little dick. That's all I got to say.
That's what you rather do?
Somebody's going to make this into a song.
That's what I'd rather say.
Whoa, suck a little
Would
dick.
Suck a little dick. Not even a big dick. Just suck a little dick.
Dan's like, I
I
have a
can't
little
wait
dick.
to listen to this. I'm gonna send you all these Snapchats. You better open your. Would you rather look like Schmeagol or look like Schnarf? Schnarf. Or
Definitely
look
Schmigel. He's got more money.
like, you got the invisible ring. You ain't lying. You got the invisible ring.
Yo,
Fucking
that's
ring,
the
baby.
realest shit I've ever heard in my life. He said, definitely Schmiegel. He has more money.
I'm telling you.
That was some real shit. I had
That's
to
real
yeah,
shit.
I had to give you props for that.
Can
I-
know Schmigel's got more money.
My answer was much more immature than what he said. But what's yours, Ben?
Schmigel's got more money, dog.
I'd probably just be Snarf just because fucking he lives.
He lives.
He lives.
You know
He's
my
got the
answer?
biggest
Are we
dick
talking
ever,
about
and he can-
Schmiegel or
Schmiegel-
Schmegma?
Schmigel.
Okay.
Next one. Because I can't even get my Schmegma answer.
Love you guys.
Ridiculous.
What was the
I love
Schmegma?
you.
What was going on with the Schmegma? I missed it.
All I asked was, are you talking about Schmiegel or Schmegma? That was the clarification.
Okay.
And you just didn't care. But it's fine. We've been drinking. It's fine. It's whatever. My
sorry.
opinions don't matter.
I'm sorry.
I want to know about Schmegma, and he doesn't even...
It's whatever, dude. You know what, dude? You're a real piece of shit.
Give
dude.
you smegma, dude.
I was gonna say, would you rather have a huge ass, like a fake huge ass, or giant balls, like fucking mangoes?
Giant balls all day, baby. I'll be in the yearbook for giant fucking
Why
balls.
though? Wait,
Dicks
ask it
or
one more
anything.
time to me. I want to know that one.
Would you rather have a big old fucking ass or big ass fucking balls?
In what context?
Definitely big balls.
Wait. What
So
context?
you have a Kim Kardashian butt, or you have fucking
100%
big ass like
big
fucking
ass balls.
I don't know a better way that a person could have described that, but what you just did, I want a Kim Kardashian ass, so that the big balls thing you can't
Kim
post on
Kardashian's-
Instagram. I'll be up on Instagram like, look at my big white booty, like, and people will be
Also-
like,
Would you rather fight a vampire or a werewolf?
Definitely a werewolf.
no, think about it one more time. Vampire or
No,
okay,
I
beat
think
the
we just
shit
had
out of a
this. I
werewolf.
think we had
thought
this
about it, yeah.
No,
discussion
because
earlier.
a fucking werewolf would be like, all right, I'm gonna bite your throat, and I'll be like,
But what did a vampire do?
bite my throat. And I'm like,
I fucking love you, Dan.
Yes.
I'll be like,
I like how you was like this, Dan. You legit were like, well, by my throat, but I'd still beat its ass. That was so
fight a
lit.
fucking vampire.
I'll fight them both. I don't care.
All right, I will do that, and then the vampires won't be able to tell, but I'll be like,
What
I'm
about you,
getting
Josh?
some mitts right now. I'm getting
I
some
would-
mitts
I would-
right now, and they're gonna
I
be
would-
like this, like, look, try to block this. You can't.
I would go werewolf because I'm familiar with dogs.
Here you go, block this.
Stay away from you, bro.
You can't.
I don't gotta block anything I'm not next to.
Okay. I would do
can't.
vampire. He said vampire?
I got shot.
I said
Dude,
werewolf
I got
because I can
stroke.
stay away.
I got stroke.
Stay away?
No,
Yeah, like a
no,
dog.
listen.
Yeah. You ready, Dan? Dan, okay.
Last
Goose
what would you
Fraba. No, I'm just
do?
kidding.
Yeah, last one.
Would you rather be the first person to live on Mars or travel deep space?
First
Meaning,
person to live on Mars.
travel deep space meaning like you go past.
Yeah, I don't need to see the asteroid belt or nothing. First person to live on Mars, good.
I'm talking about going past Pluto.
No,
That's
good
way
with
past
that.
astro.
I'm
Like
good
you
with
leave
that.
this, like you leave this galaxy.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm good with Mars because y'all niggas are gonna study me in your history books, nigga. What's up?
Are we though? If I go
Yeah,
past Mars,
You are. If I am the first, dude, if I'm the first person to land on Mars and occupy the space, you guys are gonna read about me.
on Mars.
Yes.
But what happens if I go past Mars with Ben smoking a blunt?
Then you're the next one after me.
No, they're gonna go. They're gonna go. Do you
You're
remember that
after
guy
me.
Dan?
He
was stuck on Mars.
He's
You're
stuck on
after
Mars.
me.
He's left on
You're
Mars.
after
Yeah.
me, bro.
With 3G.
I'm already on fucking Mars, and I'm saying, hey, yo, it's good. Let's come in.
I'll
Come
just
on.
shoot you a
Plant
text.
your car right here.
I'll shoot you
All
a
right,
text
Josh
from
is gonna
Titan.
come up, and we're gonna make a video together, and blah blah blah.
Okay, I like this
We're
idea.
gonna live on this fucking
He
Mars.
adhered to my sensitive
and
side.
then guess what? I'm gonna tell him, take off. Don't forget about me.
Let's go.
Yeah. And
Hey,
then it's just gonna be me winning on Mars.
That's it, bro. But that's the last part, right?
yep. I'll have to
I'll
say,
kill everyone on Mars before I have to start
Dan,
I can't wait to see this.
Dan,
my country.
Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, bro. Thank you so
Hell
much,
yeah.
Josh, for
Thank
having
you.
us over.
Hell yeah, dude.
I really
How long has it
appreciate
been?
it. We've
3
been
hours.
recording for 3 hours.
Oh
It's gonna get cut
shit.
down.
It's about
Thank
an
you,
hour.
everybody. Thank you,
Yeah, my
Josh.
bad, guys. See
No,
you
dude.
later.
One last.
This is what we
Wait,
do.
wait. Do you have a toast, Ben?
I got a toast. Hey, here's two. Do you guys put deodorant on?
I do.
Yeah.
Do I not smell like it?
I barely do.
That's the ender.
Shnerdcast.
I barely put deodorant on.